Alright, Rise Ban against Faker, makes sense. Ezreal against Bang, you don't want Bang to 1v5, it's impossible to deal with that carry. Nidalee and Soul, yep, make Kuro half the lane. Don't let Peanut play Nid, pretty standard. Syndra, don't want to have Kuro play Syndra either. Don't want to have Faker play Syndra, makes pretty standard bans overall, to be honest. Just banning out the 1v5 picks from SKT. Let's see, SKT final ban. No idea. Jace, alright. Don't let Smed play a carry. What's the first pick gonna be? There's really nothing that you can tell would be a first pick. Last time when they played against EDG, they focused a lot on the bottom lane. They had pretty much Zyra, Kate, Zyra, Karma. So Kate first pick, immediately saying, alright, we're gonna go for the bottom lane. Zyra, Olaf. Olaf is really strong mid-game against Kate because she doesn't have enough damage to actually deal with his early tankiness. Zyra is just saying, alright, you're going to go bottom lane. Here's our bottom lane pick because you don't want to be against Zyra Caitlyn anyways. And these guys don't really... Oh, never mind. Poppy and Elise. So that's a pretty good comp to camp top. So top lane probably has to go a tank. There's really not an opportunity to go a carry here. If you go Rumble or Kennen, you're going to get shit on in dives. So it's pretty tough to go that. Olaf is pretty good here though. I mean, I like Elise into Olaf because Olaf dives in and you just use your percent damage to help peel. While you can't use the CC, your damage is pretty helpful. And the early game isn't really that bad. Unless you miss Cocoon, you're not going to get killed. You just don't put yourself in a position where you can run you down with Ghost, which is pretty easy. Although the Poppy, I mean, he just wants to play a tank that can carry. Because Smeb has carried on Poppy. He can play the fights pretty well. Ashe Trundle. Okay. Ashe is a really good laner because she has a lot of range and a lot of harass in laning phase. So with Zyra, it'll be a really deadly combo, especially at 6. So I like the pick. I want to see how good he's with the arrows right now because we haven't seen him play Ashe in the tournament, I think. And then Trundle, obviously, solid pick into the Poppy. Just ult, because ult no longer is removed by QSS. Should be really easy for Trundle to have that lane advantage in that, and then Prey or ROX with Victor and Karma. Standard mid lane for Kuro, just give him his best pick against Faker. Makes a lot of sense. Karma, Kate, I mean, what other support are you going to take? You're not going to take Nami into Olaf, Ashe, Trundle, because that just means you just want to get, you're going to get murdered. So Karma makes sense because the mobility helps a lot against two melees trying to run at you. And one of the things that's difficult for SKT here is that they pick two champions that have the same vulnerability, which is that they just run at you in Olaf and Trundle. And they've done this a lot, especially before when they had Tom. I mean, they just like to pick two picks that have the same kind of difficulty, which is just running straight at you. So it's going to be a matter of how good can the Karma and ROX kite, while how good can SKT engage and enable the carries to actually run in. So I'm going to keep my eyes out on those two guys. Let's see. Let's just establish the lanes, how they go. Top lane should be a little bit even, but I'd say in favor of Trundle. Mid jungle, favor of Olaf. Early on, of course, at least with more gank threat. Because, I mean, Olaf will have a hard time ganking top. It's kind of a difficult gank. Then ganking middle, probably not going to happen. These guys have long range wave clear, so they should be fine and never be in a position to be ganked. Bot lane skill matchup. Two solid picks, although I think that the late game... No, I don't think there's really anybody that you can really handedly give the late game to here, to be honest. Oriana always has a surprise factor that she can solo wipe a team. You gotta go with the extended handshakes. Like, man, No Face probably thinking this motherfucker every single time, always beating me. This is it. This is the time. Let me get that double handshake. Let me make sure that he knows this is it. This is the time. If you must know, I did put ROX to beat this in my pick'em. My pick'ems do have ROX winning this, though I'm not sure what that means. That doesn't mean anything in terms of how the game will play out.
It is time for game 1 of 2 South Korean juggernauts. SK Telecom T1 and ROX Tigers hit the rift right now.
Madison Square Garden.
So exciting to finally see this matchup once again. And
I wonder how many basketball players there are there watching.
especially in this tournament, and track the junglers early, because that's where the most mind games come.
All right, let's see. Anything kooky from the starts? Nothing really stands out. I think the only thing is a sustain advantage in bottom lane because of the Ash Biscuit, but that doesn't really do anything. I'm surprised that Peanut chose to start Machete, but I think that probably is better now if you know that you're starting blue side. So it's not a big deal, right? If you're going to be your second camp blue buff, you don't need the mana regen. That's what a lot of junglers like to do. You just immediately know what route you're doing based off your itemization, which before had more impact because there was lane swap possibilities and that could give away something. But right now, you're not going to start bottom side. Like, you're not trying to cheese anything, and you're not going to cheese the Trundle. These guys bot lane are just dicking around. I mean, Gorilla already burned one pot. Duke went for a little fake. If you can see in the top right, he has a little bit less than full HP and less than full mana. So he's pretending that he started top side, that he leashed doubles, which is a possibility, right? Nobody saw the Olaf. So as far as ROX is concerned, Olaf could have started top or they could have started bottom. They will most likely guess that he started bottom, just because that has been the common route for Olaf throughout the tournament. But he very easily could be the other side. So let's see how ROX plays accordingly. So Peanut is going straight to level 3, I'm guessing, straight to red, because he skipped out on wolves. Otherwise, that you don't just do wolves into raptors when you're not having pressure in your lanes, because mid lane's getting pushed in and bot. And this is good. I think this was communicated by Kuro, that Faker has pressure and he can roam to check out. So this is nice that they get to figure out where Peanut is. They know that he's not cheesing top. They know he's not invading red because of the 2 wards from SKT. So they know right now he's headed bottom side. Absolutely, they know for a fact he's bottom. So let's see how the bot lane reacts. Ooh. That's a really good ward, though, because you can't sneak into the brush perfectly. I wish he would have hugged the right side a little more. But regardless, he showed, and they still don't know where Bangi's at. We haven't seen Bangi at all yet. So now SKT has the knowledge that Peanut was in the bottom side. They just see him at Raptors. Does Bangi choose to invade? They know that Raptors are up. Okay, so he chose to skip out on Raptors, so it's still left down there, because the ward is there and you see that it's the icons on the map. So Bangi's trying to go for a scrap here with him, because he has pressure on mid and top. Drops the ward, goes for the Grump. That's a nice little axe, though. That's a good axe to throw right there. Victor ghosted. That's one of the dangers. So even though your lanes have pressure, that means that the other guys are closer to the turret, which means that they most likely can move first, at the cost of sacrificing CS, though. So it's good that he popped Ghost to get out of that situation, because Kuro did pop Ghost as well, so he could have been in danger. Top just pushing as expected. I mean, Trundle's insane. His level 6 is only going to get nastier. Ori found an early back timing from Kuro's roam. So this is something interesting. We'll see how How Kuro chose to respond to the invade from Bengi burned his goats, therefore kind of messed up his position in lane a little bit. Faker took advantage of that, went for a base for boots and an extra D-ring, and we'll see how well he can actually punish the lane out of that. Because now he has lane advantage with one extra summoner. Let's check out bot. 38 to 33, biscuit advantage. Mana seems to be relatively even. It's a nice little invade. So now I don't think Peanut has any way to gank middle just because of how much pressure they're under. Kuro's just going to be really far back trying to last hit. And Bengi's still free farming. Don't expect any action topside. I mean, going there wouldn't really do anything right now. And the later it gets, the harder it'll be. Alright, let's check it out. So they should know that Peanut was bottom side because his route earlier finished top, so the only remaining camps were bottom. So SKT can play safe bot, just through deduction here. And they threw a hawk shot too, so they see the camps. You can see it in the minimap. So he has to go mid and basically salvage his lane. Or not salvage it, just let him push out so he can base. Bengi just farming, just gonna do a regular route. He did go with CDR and pink ward. I want to see where they put the pink ward. One of the things about SKT is that they're really good at vision control around middle. So let's expect that. I mean, that's I think the third ward on the ramp side of mid that they have. One from Faker and I believe two from Faker and I think one from Bengi. So with these pinks, once the pink wards and side zones start coming in, we'll see how many people drop wards there and how good can they clear him. Both blues are coming up soon. Okay, that's a second crab from Bengi first, and Peanut only has one. They still should assume that he's top. They just see him on the pink ward too. And now SKT can choose to invade here with the side zone. Let's see if they go drop ward. So they let Bengi go in first. They just see at least top side. Kuro just abandoned middle, so they know that he's roaming top, which lets Duke back off. He recognizes that. Okay, what can you do? You have ult. Oh, that's a nice little dodge. That's a nice sidestepping right there. That's really good. That's great by him. Missed the laser. And now, okay, so they fucked up majorly on this dive. They could have executed a little better or wait for Kuro. But SKT went in the bottom side and dropped 3 wards, so they see every entrance in the bottom lane. They have that doubles brush warded, and Faker pushed up. So that means that they can contest this red buff when it's coming up because they're still in the area. Bengi's in the pink ward. They have full control bottom side, and they still have TP and pressure middle because Kuro went back. So let's see if SKT can shit on the bottom lane now, even though Bang is choosing to base. So he's going to take the advantage to go for a recall. Ooh. Oh. Oof. Zyra got it. Good auto. Gorilla should have autoed that. Ooh. That's unlucky. Maybe that could have been thrown sooner. Who knows? It's still really worth it. So they basically transition the counterplay from ROX topside into pressure bottom, vision control bottom, and try to snowball mid and bottom even harder, which is working. Now they got a nice little base. Wait, what is that? Am I streaming? Oh shit. Wait, what? No, I can't be streaming this. I should be start recording. All right.
It's the power of pre-game preparation. SKT saying we only need 1 ban in an early round Olaf. We know you'll go
Whew, that was something. All right, let's see. Top side.
It's also the power of in-game annotation and using a little bit of information and then extrapolating so much more from it.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing, being able to catch that one glimpse.
All that vision is bottom. There's a wards middle. There's double. What's the vision for SKT bottom side? So the dual lane can't get ganked only through lane, which is incredibly unlikely. The straight disengage is too easy for them. And let's see. Let's see if I can actually stream it though. Let's see if I can do that for you guys.
Recalls, they've actually got practically identical items, but now you're seeing the turret start to take some damage.
Well, whoever donated or subbed, thank you very much. I'm sorry that I couldn't actually recognize that, but let's continue. All right, let's see. Tons of vision bottom. Bengi's moving to bot side, so he's probably going to hand off blue now. So the advantage that they got, that means Ori's shitting on mid. Bot lane is even, which is fine. The arrow is down. But now there's an advantage in top side because of when they roamed and denied Duke. So let's see what Smeb can do with that. Holy shit, that's a lot of vision top side from Blue River on ROX. Seems really unnecessary, to be honest. I want to see where's my camera at? Okay, so it's not in the middle of anything. Great. So I think that once that play happened topside, SKT is just going to permanently commit to bottom. He's going to try to solo it. I think he backs off. I'm not sure why. I think he just opted out to not to solo it. Maybe he got told that there was a ward later, but regardless, it's not a really good idea to solo dragons right now. It takes too much time, and it just slows the jungler down because then he has to base, and then you lose out on a lot of tempo, and the entire team knows what you did, what your route was. Not worth it, so I'm glad that he chose to leave it, but he just roamed bottom to top, cleared the pink ward, so that's what I'm talking about. Keep that eye out on how good SKT is at division denial mid. And watch how Faker's working Kuro. He's like, no, you're going to fucking pay for every CS. Every little CS is a slave task. Tons of vision bot. I think that's a tri-ward from SKT. No, there's not a tri-ward, so they're going to play really safe here. They're trying to get it. I think they just got it. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oof. Okay. Double flashes. To be fair, trying to flash Cocoon Faker, I will never try to flash Cocoon Faker. If he has flash, I will trust that Faker can flash that. So they went for a good roam. It was kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure how Poppy got to sneak in there without it being called and Faker backing off. I mean, he does have a history of sometimes being a little too cocky and not backing off on calls, but maybe he snuck by. I still feel like that should have been called. So there's only one river ward for SKT from topside. Now that there's no summoners on Faker, they should be careful, really careful. They know that Olaf's moving down bot. Let's see. There's still double TP, and there's really no reason to force a TP play down bottom side because it can get turned really easily. So they're just going mid. Okay. Trying to take the turret. See, I would have liked to see Bengi just move up a little bit and maybe try to zone, but because there's no Oriole, I think that they're not comfortable taking a 2v2. Even though I think they're way stronger 2v2 and could have actually done so. So they're again still playing bot side. Red spawning in less than a minute. Nice little arrow. Oh, there's a TP mid. Oh shit, he's TPing behind. Okay, that's nice. Oof, that's a good TP from Smeb. Okay, Faker fucked. Can he get Wolf? Duke's gonna get out of there. Wow, what? Holy shit, that is some timing. That is some slick ass timing from Smeb. So they punished SKT's over aggression. They kept trying to do that shit middle, and I think their plan was, so you have Olaf come from behind, you have Kuro fall back, and then right into the air. But this ward was placed initially in the first attempt on Faker. And you can see that even the dual lane is there because of that nice little karma Q actually slowed him down just enough for Poppy to make it right in time. Well done. Alright. Gold is dead even though. And Duke didn't use TP. He actually roamed, which is really good. So now every camp is up except red for ROX. There's no dragon. I think SKT should still try the same thing and focus on mid turret. He can't. Can he? No. Oh, that's a nice little sidestep. Okay, so they should be able to press down mid turret now. If they just focus mid turret, you can take this turret now and then spill over to bottom. That's what they should do. They should take mid turret first and then move bottom side because they have TP advantage. You don't want to focus the top side so that you don't use your TP. Okay, Peanut is super low. Faker should stay. They should definitely stay here. Press this turret on this next wave. I like that Zyre. No, I think Wolf could have gotten some deeper wards there bottom side. I guess they want to save it for later, but I would have liked to see them be confident enough to take this turret on this push. No, come on, Bengi. You got to be middle. They have it. Does he have it solo? Okay, he's got it solo. Okay, that's good. See, but now Zyra is going down to the bottom side again. She's trying to get wards, but now Karma and Elise are there, so she can't push up. Had she pushed in a little harder when she knew that she was solo, this would have been a lot better. Okay, Trundle bases. He's got his item completed. He's ready to go. He's got no flash. Oh, that's a nice little arrow. Ult. Ult from Faker. What? That's so greedy. Just ult sooner. Okay. Never mind. I mean, I guess if they want to burn TP and flash right away, that was so greedy. They didn't need to burn that TP because now they can't pressure the bottom lane that hard. Yeah, as Screpo said, ROX isn't too unhappy with this. It's not really that bad for a rando pick. See, this is just ult. What? Oh my god, just ult. Why? So greedy. Okay, so they don't lose top, but now Smeb's gonna have TP. So now SKT has to slow down just a bit. They can't push that hard. They still have decent wards on bottom. So they have, if you look at the wards they have on middle, double pinks on the right, on mid, on top of a pink at Raptors. Holy shit, they have so many wards for Faker. Faker can just play so aggro. I mean, he's at the tier 2. Jesus. Okay, how much does he heal from that? Oh, so broken. Yeah, so he's perfectly safe here. Just have him push up and move. You could have, come on, man, kill that ward. Yeah, but Olaf isn't there. And there's no wave. Oh, no, there is a wave. It's that little box. That box is a little annoying to see what's going on. Okay, so here's the plan for SKT. Hand off blue. And do the exact same thing with Faker. Ward up bot side. And just do the same thing over and over and over until they give you a window to dive. But they have to be careful enough to disengage, and they can do so because they have triple summoners in duo and mid. They have all their summoners, so they can't get caught up by the TP. And if he TPs, Trundle takes top side. So either force bot or force just a TP and take top. Alright, so that's the third time they push up and leave. Bengi. There's no wave, so I think he can do Gromp. Don't you fucking do wolves after this though. Do Gromp, wolves, or Gromp to bot. Gromp to bot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine if you want to wait for Faker. So now they push up, and now what is ROX trying to do? They cleared out a lot of the vision bottom. They can't kill top. These two can't kill him. So they're just forcing tower. Because they know they're not going to lose middle, so if Kuro can leave. I like this move by Kuro. And this all happens from that stupid shit of blowing that TP to kill Karma. That doesn't do anything. You're not going to get anything out of that. Especially when they're not near an objective. So now Smev still has TP. Okay, what can they pressure? Don't burn ult for this. Don't burn ult for this. You don't need to burn ult. Let's see. So you'd rather burn the ghost than the ult. Yeah, that's fine. See, that ward could have been cleared sooner if he just autoed that on that first roam. Damn you, Faker. Okay, so now it's a matter of ROX is either going to kill SKT when they come into the jungle or when Faker overextends onto middle. If they can hit a random cocoon from over the wall, that'll be nice. But there's Dragon 14, and there's items that need to be accounted for, or items that need to be shopped. KQSS right now. Poppy's going Rando in second. Elise is doing the locket. Oof. Arrow? Arrow? Just get a pick? What are they doing? Why are you starting right? You're starting right now? Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh. It's slaughter. Oh, Kuro's here. Oh shit. They did it. Okay. Oh. I mean, I can't wait to see the replay out of this one. What was, like, what were... So I don't know why he went to push up in there, because they can easily... You see that Poppy had to base. She was basing first, then chose to channel. Just leave Duke in the top side. I mean, just leave Smeb. I'm just confused here. Why was Elise roaming down there after they got picked off at the actual... After Karma got picked off a try, SKT started Dragon poorly. They should have just left, let them try to start Dragon again, and just kind of waited out because of the Karma. Because you're down the Karma, basically. Even though she's alive, you're still down her, because she's not going to be able to contribute much but a shield and a Q in a fight. So now they're just 5-manning this drag. Duke is going straight down too. Whereas Ori and Trundle on the same side. This looks good for SKT. Victor shit is down. Okay. Wait, who did he ult? What? Wait, he didn't ult Poppy? Did he not ult Poppy? Duke, you gotta be kidding me. I don't think she was ulted first. I think she ulted someone else. I don't know why you would start the dragon as ROX right there, but what is this call? So they're going for Baron and Bengi was at fucking Wolves. No, they're not going for Baron. Okay. Half HP Zara with the warding. Oh, what is that? We got Mazza here, subscribe for 4 months. Hey, thanks, Marza here. Thanks, man. Thanks for the reset for 10 months in a row. You just don't start the Baron here. No, Poppy wasn't ulted. I don't think Poppy got ulted. She died normal. And I know Faker can't come in because there's traps in there, so they weren't cleared. You just don't 5-man dragon like it's. You know how in the NALCS, I always criticize teams for doing a 5-man herald, just randomly showing up and doing 5-man herald. It's the same reason why you don't do 5-man dragon just like that. Unless you're fed out of your mind, you can't make a play like that because you're putting yourself in the confined space and letting them come to you with you having no recourse but to go in one direction. You can't just back off. They can back off into their own corners, whereas you inside the pit can only fight forward, which is a very disadvantageous position, especially with the likes of Ori, Zyra, which covers the entire pit, and Trundle. So now they're putting Trundle bot, which makes sense. They're ready. They feel ready to threaten Baron, which with Zyra and Ori, they should be fine. Like if they win a fight, they can easily take it. So that means dual lane or Ori topside. There's enough HP on this turret for them to tank one wave. So then ROX has to answer Smeb bottom. This is just really shitty. Like, how did you... Are you kidding me? Did they just dick around? Zyra and Olaf were just dicking around and gave up mid turret for free. Shame, shame, shame. Good for ROX for pressing that, though, recognizing that they're dicking around and then just sticking to it. Because normally you would have just seen Prey be kind of left behind with Karma ready to shield her to run away. So they're just keeping the dual lane mid. I mean, both teams are pretty even in terms of CS. There's really not that big of a difference. But there's some huge spikes out of SKT. Deathcap, i.e. Hurricane on Kate, or on Ashe, I mean. By the way, guys, I can't really look at the chat because I don't have two monitors, so that's the freelance life, I guess. Oh, so he went dead man's on Poppy, so I guess he's trying to catch Ori some more. Triple Infernal, god damn, this is gonna be amazing for Victor and Kate. Holy moly. Okay. So he's not going Aegis, he went Proto Belt. And because Karma's going Aegis now with Kindle and Null Magic, that probably means it's an Abyssal out of Elise, which is a good item in this game. So mid laner's top, which SKT's fine with. Ori's relatively safe, to be honest. She's got a lot of speed and slow, so it's hard to catch her. Victor, kind of the same deal with the arrow, but he can't just randomly speed himself up without any targets there. And his speed is, it's not as huge as Ori's. So where can they use arrow? They can arrow Elise, tough target. They can arrow Karma, again, really tough target. So you have to basically get her shield off. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. It's because there's a damn cat here now. I think the teams are just waiting for the Drake. 1 minute. You don't want to force a fight. The Baron right now, because there's not enough HP on your on anybody to tank it and not be vulnerable in the fight. And it's the same idea. You don't want to just randomly start that shit and get killed in the pit. So how are they going to handle this? So yeah, they recognize the dragon's up. SKT sends Duke topside, which will be really good if they can get him top and basically find a way to trade that turret. Nice. So Smeb's bottom. ROX just responds and says we're willing to sack top and just take this dragon. So they want dragon because the Poppy's not answering. I think SKT in this position just gives it. You don't want to have Faker try to fight in here without flash and give up the third Elder. I mean, they have two already, 2 fires at this point. Is a third really gonna make that big of a difference? They're fucking fed already. Okay, Gorilla got picked off. Don't really know why you go to that side when you clearly have control of bottom side. So ROX just giving it away straight back to SKT. So now they're in a really shitty position because Duke's gonna take a tier 2 if he's not answered. SKT could even answer Baron here. Oh, this is fucking nice. This is nice. Oof. Oh, hell yeah. Damn, SKT's giving me... They're so good. SKT's so fucking good. They look for the pick in the random situation. Oh my god. You got fucking played, ROX. Jesus. Oh my god. Okay, that was sick. That was so nice from SKT. Position Baron side. Whew. Because you're also next to the side where the Trundle's at, allowing him to even save TP, worst case scenario. Oh man, that's so good. That was amazing from SKT.
But they believe, because this wasn't an accident, this wasn't just a haphazard Baron, this was planned, it was a bait and switch. ROX was leaning so much towards the side of the dragon that SKT...
I don't know if that was a complete bait and switch. I think they might have wanted to fight that, but the fact that they blew the flash from Faker, they just immediately changed plans and then just went for something else. Though it could have been the other, as actually it could have been a complete bait as well, which that would be insane if they actually thought of that. But I think both outcomes are just as well played from SKT. One is just more reactive, which I like. So this is really strong from them. They should be able to hammer it home from this. Rotate topside, take tier 2, take blue buff. So now how do they crack mid turret? That means they have to control 2 lanes here. They can't really do 3. It's a little too greedy to go for the 3, but there's not a whole lot of catch from ROX except TP wards, and they don't have any right now. So control 2. There's so much damn wave clear here though. And it's really hard for the Trundle to push into the Poppy and actually hit inhib without harming the entire, without actually getting turret aggro. Oh, he did go lock it. I guess Karma was taking too long on hers. Yeah, like this siege is really not going to get anywhere unless they get a pick, and who the hell are they going to pick? So he can push this one easily. He still has all. This isn't nothing. Okay. It's that Trundle passive. That's the most broken passive in game. That's a really weak defense. I guess they're really worried about Ori Ball. But they did crack the tier 2. Tier 2 mid. So now, let's see. There's going to be Drake up, and there's going to be not Baron, because that just died. So they'll probably put Duke topside. You can put Duke top and the dual lane bottom, so you can split up that far. It's easy. It's an easy way to do that because they're most separated, which means that the response from ROX will take longer, so that guys can't defend 2 places at once. And you got to do that because the distances are shorter in between. The closer you get, it's kind of like a circle, right? The closer you are to the base, the easier it is to move from one turret to the other. Okay, so that's what they're going for. Trundle top, Ori bot. Ashe is gonna get red here, I guess. So she's basing. Oh, what was that? I just get a little tweeteroni. So she based for the armor pen item. Nice. Last whisper. I dig it. Just gonna do doubles into red. So I think this game's gonna take at least another 10 minutes. This is not gonna be easy to break this. And while you might look at Prey's build and say, hey, your QSS has been useless, you've never used it. The reason why it's very useful, even though it hasn't been used, is because that prevents SKT from actually even attempting him, because they know it's going to be a waste of time. So it has saved his life in a way. And why are you pushing up though so far? So ROX is playing sloppy. They're not going to be able to wave clear this much because I think SKT can press up real hard here. They don't have the tank, which is their main engage, so unless they get hit by Cocoon, they should be fine. See, there goes the QSS. Huh. ROX is playing really well, though. They're really far back, so if Ori wants to step up for her ult, she has to be in range of getting hit with Cocoon or getting hit with any random shit. Cloud. Well, Cloud is a very interesting dragon because it's really strong early because it has a flat value as opposed to all the others, which are simply percentages. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be in the late game. I can't imagine it being too bad, just because the stage that they're in is quite actually moving from one part of the lane to the other. So this could be a good dragon for SKT to close this out, actually. But now Baron's up in 49, so I think there's not enough time for Duke to go topside and press Baron right away, so they can either opt to not have it immediately or just take dragon and ward Baron. ROX is going to go blue into Baron control. So this Scuttle Crab is going to be really big from Peanut. He must be stoked that he's getting this right now. That lets him know that SKT can't do Baron over the wall. So this is really good. Ooh, are they going to do the same thing though? 15 seconds? Not enough time. Not enough time. So they're grouped 5 man. They can't just force Baron here though. That'd still be risky, even though they're 10k up. Just look at the item differences. Top is 4 items to 3.5. Jungle is 3.5 to 3.5. Mid is the most far ahead for SKT. I'd say Death Cap 2, 3. But it's still pretty much 3.5, just a little bit over that. And then AD carries is 4 to 3 actually. So the AD carry discrepancy is pretty nice. They're starting it right away. This is really nice. Greedy bases. Greedy bases. Ori's not there. Actually missed that a little bit. Why did they base? You fucking kidding me? They just all based at the same time? Get out of here. You gotta be kidding me. That's really what SKT... Jesus. And then they do something that stupid. Oh. There's a rule in the late game, which is if you can't base, like if the other team can do Baron, you need to base one person at a time, out of sight, every time. Like you need to walk into an area of the map where they have no idea where you're at, and then base one guy, and then we'll base another. You gotta, it's not just everybody mass recall. Oh, that's so bad. Freeze the game, which is exactly what ROX want to do right now. Ridiculous that SKT had the gap and vision at Baron, recalled, and ROX knew exactly when to rush. Why? Why would you mass recall? And the biggest giveaway is that Bang literally just stood in mid lane solo the entire time, clearing the wave really far back, as if to say, I'm solo I'm 1v5ing. I'm at the length where I'm 1v5ing. And Zyra's been with him most of the game, so if he's not there... Damn you, SKT. I mean, great from ROX from recognizing that, immediately saying, Jesus. Immediately rushing that. Damn you. So now the gold lead went from 10k to 8k. I think that was just a Kadal on Ashe. Yeah, no big deal. Well, the items don't really matter right now. Pretty much everyone's full. It's only like utility items that are worth looking at, like GAs and QSSs and Crucibles. So I was ROX gonna press this. There's Elder coming up in a couple of minutes. Duke answers top, so there's a big wave being built bot, so I think that wave should be able to take the turret solo. Because if you remember the time where SKT hammered onto the Baron and they traded Dragon, Victor and Elise went to the bottom side and pushed a couple of waves in, which means that there's some minion damage on the turret at least. And that wave is actually going to build... Oh, that is a beautiful crash of a wave. No, he's fine.
I think actually it was Duke Killer that might have gotten him away from the Chris Valero, but with team members up top, it's a great
Nice repel.
and that's going to be a turret going down. Bangy, then a half HP and a wolf pack slow, but
See, look at that wave. That wave is killing the other one right outside the turret, so it's gonna have a couple of seconds to just shit on that tower. That should be enough for the turret, and now Smeb's coming in, boosting the other. What? Don't do doubles. What? You fucking kidding me? Okay. Whew. Worried for a second. I got worried there that he was gonna do doubles instead of going straight to the lane. Okay, nice. Baron push it. Elder in 2 minutes. They should drop vision here. Do they have any vision to drop? I think they used all of it in the top side already. Not sure why they used it all top side. If they planned on moving bottom with the wave, there was a big wave being built up, and now the difficulty is going to be getting an Elder fight and getting the vision there, because they have no vision right now because it's all spent top side. So now when they get vision down here, it's going to be in complete darkness. And if you look at SKT, they recognize it's going to be about Baron. Oh shit, here's a good TP. Is it on? It's going to be on Wolf. Look at where he had. Imagine if he TP'd onto a ward that was in the blue side. That would have been game winning. Game winning TP right there. But the setup and the planning, the pre-planning, was not minutes ahead from ROX. So now they're going to have to send a heavy wave clear top side, just like Crumbz send top, clear the wave, and then Smeb just has to group here. But SKT has vision in red side now, which is huge for this Elder. Okay, kill the Scuttle Crab, get the Scuttler, kill this wave, get Scuttler. Bot lane's already going. Faker doesn't need to push that. That wave is gonna slow push. Faker, don't fucking push that wave right now. Can he? Okay, so if he pushes that, it'll crash faster. That's fine, but just get the Scuttler. Force Baron or Elder. No, you can't. What? Why are they responding? Oh, never mind. Okay, this is good. Free Elder Dragon. Free Elder Dragon. Free Elder Dragon. So they're going straight bot. They're saying, fuck the Elder, we want your base. We want your base already, goddammit. We're tired of this shit. We don't want to play this game anymore. You and your stupid wave clear. Can they break it? Ooh, very nice. Nice play. See, I'm not going to give credit to SKT that was some planned shit. There's no way that was planned. That shit was just... They are very good at thinking on the fly. That's what they're good at. I don't think SKT's amazing planners. I think they're just fucking amazing at doing split decisions. Because from the dumb mistakes that they're making, that tells me that this team doesn't have that great planning, but they just have an immaculate sense of, all right, we have 3 seconds to make the best play right now and keep up pressure. What is it? Let's go this. Let's go Baron. Let's go trade Elder pressure and go straight to the base, because we have the vision, which, by the way, that vision was established because they went to the red side. That was vision doubling down for the dragon, which ROX could have prevented and seen it coming had they saved their wards for the blue side as opposed to the red side when they were pushing top as if the trundle was going to collapse for some reason through that area. They should have hugged the bottom side. Okay, so now Elder, you're not going to rush this right now. There is no TP. Karma's going to make it in time. Okay. Peanut's going to try to steal. Peanut's going to repel and steal. Nope. Alright, Ashe. If Ashe is in here, that's game. Alright. GG Roni. Alright, that was sick. Shall we just wait it out to the Nexus? Just kill Bangy! Kill him! Is Bangy alive? No. Well played by SKT. God damn, these guys are good. Alright, what is this? Alright, well, let's fast forward to the next game. I haven't seen these, by the way. So you getting this hot off the press. Yes, yes, yes. Man, even I don't watch the analyst desk. Alright, Aurelion Sol. Expect that to be permaban for sure. That means that ROX understands that there's 2 bans from SKT. Syndra, their previous ban was also Rise. Could see another Rise ban. SKT might ban Jace again. Do they want to first pick Nid? Ah, put Blanking on the blue side. Give him Nidalee. I like it. Okay. What's the last ban going to be then? What matchup would Peanut take into Nid? I think ROX is fine saying, give blank Nid. Give blank Nid. I mean, I would never give anyone that can play Nid, but who knows? Jhin. So I think they want the Kate Ashe matchup again. First pick Zyra. I think the Zyra did a lot more work than the Caitlyn. Olaf. Really? Okay, well, Olaf does fine into the Zyra. So I guess they're fine if ROX takes Kate Zyra? No, you don't want to do that. The Karma's fine. Karma Ashe. Karma's better into Olaf anyways. Zyra just deals damage to Olaf and can kill him, but it's not very reliable, whereas Karma can actually CC him, can kite him out well, the shields help, yada yada. Ashe, whatever, it does a lot of damage to Olaf, it's not that big a deal. So I think SKT just grabs Zyra, and unless they have a priority in the top side, in a priority solo laner, but they've shown that they don't give a shit what Faker plays. If you give him Orianna, he's fine. So I think you just take, unless you want to deny the Poppy, I still don't see why you do that. So just take the dual lane, because you basically want to counter their dual lane. You want to wait for ROX to show their hand before you show yours. Yeah, so you show your bottom lane hand. Ezreal, forgot about that. That was the first ban from ROX the previous game. Bang's 1v5 pick, God. Okay, ROX will now most likely, I'd say you take Victor in the jungle here. I mean, what else are you going to pick for Kura? Just keep giving the guy Victor. He did fine. He could, but he was against Faker. He always loses to Faker. I mean, can you really blame him? To be honest, like if I was on the team with him and like, dude, you got to play against Faker every game, I'd just give him a pat on the back every time. Like, it's okay, it's all right. So they're giving Kuro last pick, really? Okay. Very interesting that you'd give Kuro last pick. So then they must be trying some shit. So SKT can blind what? Victor. You could blind Ori if you want. There's other random picks, but I'm just gonna stick to those two since those two seem to be the priorities here, and especially with the tournament, considering Ori like a tier below. But Ryze, Syndra, and Victor are the 3 big ones. And Vlad, I guess, but Vlad was only into Syndra. Okay, yeah, so you take away the Victor, then you do Echo into it. Nice. Okay, so they're doing the Cuvée special. Cuvée, Echo into Rumble. Another nasty-ass comp from SKT, though. Ooh. What? Oh my god, what? No. What? Okay, I think it's support MF. Support MF, AP support MF is insane.
Support MF is great.
It's gotta be support MF.
It works. I wonder if he spelled
20
the.
seconds past support MF.
It is support MF.
Karma mid.
Karma mid. This means 3 pushing lanes, absolute power, early game power spike. Imagine a dragon fight with MF.
I mean,
support and then a rumble equalizer. This is so fascinating.
that's some queso fresco right there. Holy. Okay, I haven't seen that cheese before.
Talk about pushing lanes.
Support MF.
Try to do a rough guess of how much pushing lanes.
Into what?
61 games where pushing lanes won
Oh god, into Echo? Hell no.
3 pushing lanes. If they execute
Fuck it, if they win lane, they win game, I guess. Holy. That's some balls right there. Give me support MF. Game 2 is huge in a series. Giving somebody 2-up advantage is psychologically a really big thing. Okay. Well, Ezreal can't push for shit, even though his early is super strong in terms of fighting.
Get on Twitter. Tell us your favorite moments. Mine is support misfortune already, but tell us hashtag world's big plays what yours has been so far. Here we go. Game 2 of the semifinals. Support
Alright,
misfortune.
support MF. Let's see it, Gorilla. Yes, Spell Thieves. To be fair, she does a buttload of damage. Her late game is insane. I'm telling you, this pick is not bad. Alright? It's not bad. If you guys jerked off for Lacrit, you can do it again for Gorilla.
shove when you go E on the misfortune and volley on the ash.
So there's a couple of things that speak in favor of a misfortune. The passive works very well because obviously once you switch targets.
Alright, let's look at the lanes instead of getting baffled. Top lane will win for ROX early. Later with items, Duke is fine. Jungle matchup, Peanut has pressure, but it is leading to Olaf. So Olaf's ganks is just how good is the Olaf player. Mid lane should be relatively even. I think that Faker will just win it because Faker always beats Kuro. And then bot, I mean, it's goddamn MF Ash. That is a crushing lane.
So easy to get blown up. It takes one arrow into a misfortune ultimate plus ignite and you're just dead.
Oh, ROX, please win this game. Please win this game and force an MF ban.
Could work, but we also haven't seen it because it can be very vulnerable when you're running a
Look at that damage, because it procs Thunderlords instantly.
I'm done ranting. When Zyra opens up on a snare on misfortune, she can actually answer with the
Okay,
ultimate,
let's
because by the
see.
time the Zyra ultimate pops up,
So nothing really stands out except that Faker saved his ward. He's, I guess, worried about ganks. Karma leads a pretty strong gank onto mid. Topside, Smeb saved his. He can get shit on really easily in that lane by Olaf Echo, so it's smart for them to save the wards. I think Peanut might just be saving his for the purpose of having the early gank mobility. Having a ward hop makes your combat power a lot better.
what is he gonna do with this early information? And was he spotted out by a ward early on? Doesn't seem like
Alright.
it, even though SKT had quite a few members.
The W buff to Lee Sin before this tournament was huge. The fact that he got a little bit more spell vamp and lifesteal, I really like that decision. I think that was actually a great buff for him. Bring him back around into the meta. Really exciting stuff. So Blank just does a 2-man route, immediately gets spotted, so now what does Lee do about it? He knows that he did 2 camps to red. Just because you can check his CS, you know it's 9, 3, 3, 3. Easily 9. Okay, so he knows that he's routing back top because you wouldn't go to doubles and gank right away after being spotted. And ROX should respect that, especially because they have push advantage here, 9 to 14. There's a really fat wave. Really?
Goes sprint by Blank. Lands a slow. How much more can they get? An empowered W to heal him back up. Kuro's okay, but Faker lands a bunch of damage. Nicely traded in by SKT's mid lane.
And we saw Duke in the top lane.
I mean, he could have actually ganked bottom and then just said fuck it, but I don't think that there would have been any follow-up from SKT. So that's why you don't go for that gank, because of the wards. And now they know that Olaf went topside, because that's where he exited this top gank. This is a really smart counter gank from Peanut. Oh.
2 versus 2. How far are they going? And it's gonna be for Duke first. Look at the damage.
Very nice.
To do it all, and he's gonna land the Sonic Wave.
See, that was really dumb from SKT. Why the hell would you go from like... You gotta give ROX some respect, right? You gotta know that you just ganked from bot through mid, exited top, and you're gonna gank top, and you haven't seen Lee Sin at all this entire time. Come on, man. You're not playing against babies here.
In the top lane.
And you didn't even hit the stun. And he's just casually running into the brush. Come on. Come on.
Line, you can't do that.
Yeah, Jat, tell him. You can't fucking do that, man. You can't do that. So obvious. Alright, mid or bot is pretty even, although there's... Actually, no, there's shit to slaughter. There's biscuit advantage still on the dual lane. I'm surprised Kuro stuck around. But giving him karma is perfectly fine. Just give him a pick that can't die. Or that struggles to die. Still an 8 CS lead onto Blank. I feel like they're just putting Blank and Bangy onto these heavy tanks so that they're actually useful. Because there's really not a whole lot of other super tank junglers right now. Zach doesn't count.
This feels like the perfect ROX Tigers early game. Smeb's on a carry. He's ahead. Peanut's game's worked out. Kuro's fine in the mid lane. Gets a blue, but now it's turning a little bit sour. He has to flash away from Blank. That upsets what was looking almost
Good flash. If that axe connected, he could have died. It's a nice little dodge from Smev, actually. I like that decision. They used the harpoon to get the CS over the harass. CS matters. All CS matters. All CS lives matter. So what's the vision like again for SKT? They're warding topside, so now they have a nice little route if they want to give Smeb the wraparound. But the bot lane, man. Ash MF. Oh, farewell. And he gets blue. That means he's going to have another blue buff too. What are you doing, man? The wave's not pushed in and he's invading. And there's a TP. Oh, level 6 though. Okay. Nice equalizer. He's got flash. Don't flash for that. Is he gonna go for it? He should be dead. What? Oh, here comes Blank. Blank. One Olaf. Can he do it? Do it. Oh, no. If he had Ragnarok, he could have done it. He could have done it. That was a nice TP, though. I guess they were trying to get the setup because of the top use TP. Man, this game digressed so much from heavy analysis. As soon as MF gets poured in, you just lose your mind. This was some nice tanking from Prey, though. One more. Well done. Well done.
Imagine if you fumble that play. That's such a big mental hit right now. And they didn't lose that much because they pushed up their lanes adequately.
Okay, so bot's getting the Dickens. That's 99, so that's a fresh call out of Ezreal. Top lane will be getting better for Duke now, but Smeb did get a kill, so it might take longer. We'll see how good he is at Echo. So there's a ton of wards from ROX in the bottom side, but now Duke is going to have TP, and because ROX doesn't have double TP, I want to see what they can try to do here. They're clearing out the SKT ward. Peanut just did.
And the pain point is about to happen. Once Prey and Gorilla, look, they're parking this lane right here. They're done pushing. They want to hit level 6 and then have the zoning threat.
Okay, there is, I mean, one arrow onto Zyra and she's donezo.
Easiest arrow of your life to hit. And then, like, Prey doesn't even need that. He can hit any arrow anyways. And then you just follow up with your ultimate combos and they're dead. And keep in mind, as you mentioned,
do they even need 6 on MF? I mean, I guess if you want to play it safe, you arrow ER MF. Okay, so SKT expecting them to go bot. You gotta be in the defensive down there. Faker's fine though. See, I feel like you can just shit on Kuro. Oh, but he's going... Yeah, see, there it is. easiest fucking piece of cake. Why are you even there? You know that's the game plan. Arrow, E, R, you're dead.
Misfortune, make it rain, arrow in her face. She can't escape. There is nothing Wolf can do because the summers got blown early.
No, there is. Just get out of there, man. Just get out of there.
Held the lane on their side, so by the time they hit level 6, they would have access to SKT. Beautiful play by that ROX duo lane.
Yeah, so,
Damn you, SKT.
chipping rather the turret down
Blank.
He walked in and grabbed a Q again.
Okay, so there's a big CS lead on mid, 20 CS. And there's a 30 CS lead bottom. But Ezreal just needs 2 items for him to still be useful, which is a scary part. So that means that Ezreal is still going to be more useful than the Karma that's going Athene's. So she's not even going to have enough wave clear to clear the lane.
This is the type of aggressive play they're going to have to continue to make, and they can't have those mini plays where Peanut gets caught in the jungle or Figure.
And then get a ton of vision for SKT. And it seems that the way that they're going to play this game out is just going to be vision connecting mid through bot. And that's what they did last game too.
They want to keep taking these breaks here. That's how you, in the current meta, could draft an early game team. We know real late game is you just stack objectives. You get 3 dragons and a baron, and then you beat whatever power disparity.
There's Arrow up again. They're probably waiting for the ult. But they can't just hammer Wolf again because he does have flash. But he needs to recognize to just stay behind.
I knew this was going to be a fiery matchup. Peanut, obviously he's talking about spitting fire before this game.
He was alluding to it. We wrote up that line. That's how it works. PewDiePie was right all along. Prey's gonna crit next attack.
Such a plethora of vision down there for SKT. Now that both TPs are up, I think ROX is just going to play bot side again though. So I don't... Well, Kuro's basing, so there's not a whole lot to do. They're probably not going to pressure this wave. So they have to clear out the vision bottom. I'm looking... I hope Peanut bases and gets trackers and then switches to red.
And the kill distribution for ROX is also super ideal. Having 2 kills onto Prey already.
Okay, if he's waiting to switch to red at level 9, I still get it. So not a big deal. But at least get those 2 pink wards cleared. I mean, I feel like the theme against SKT is just go into the mid lane brushes. There's pink wards there. Just kill him. Just kill the pink ward brush. The pink wards. Do it every time.
Switch the narrative a little bit though and look at SKT as well. How did they get back here?
So they... I really don't like that pink ward from Peanut. If you look at it, right next to the turret on mid. I mean, you can see the Olaf coming earlier than that. And you're going to be in that area clearing shit out. It's too defensive. It's too far back. Look at those 2 wards. One at blue buff and one at the turret. No. Okay, so they just cleared 2. That's good. Smeb has TP. Double TP. Or just first turret. No, you don't have to use the arrow right there, though. It's about the implication. It's about the implication. That's what the problem is. Now they're going to be less scared because there's no implication. Oh. I mean... Jesus. Okay. I mean, I feel like that wasn't really that necessary, but... Okay. How low is mid, though? If they lose middle, this is worth it for SKT. Let's see. Can you take mid turret, SKT? What's mid? There's no one healthy enough to defend this? Yeah, they lost mid. I like this better out of it for SKT, though. Because you know that they're still going to play, but... What? Okay, they should have it. They have it. Yes, they do. Fucking Blank comes in, takes gold. No, never mind. So I like this better for SKT because the objective is going to be Dragon. That means that you can still send Duke topside. You have control of Dragon. You know that your duel is going to push up to the tier 1 regardless of not having tier 1 or tier 2. And to top things off, the fact that you have mid lets Faker do the same shit he did in the last game, which is just push up to the tier 2 and then roam. Push to tier 2 and then roam, which makes it so that he always has priority by a huge margin over Kuro, whose Q can't even clear the wave. That's why I hate this Athene's build. It can't even clear the wave. You don't have enough mana for one Q to clear the wave.
Before the ROX Tigers completely gain control of the map,
So they're moving the duo bot.
and start out the game.
Okay, that's a little better, because at least you can threaten Faker. If he walks up, you can arrow, you can actually kill him.
Double teleports on the side lane. They can move into the jungle.
Ooh, very nice.
There's all the damage, make it rain. Bullet times there as well, and Wolf does get a slink away, low on HP. But
Not enough damage, though. That's not a brand. That's not a brand's DPS right there.
Yeah, and I'm actually very surprised that the ROX Tigers haven't taken
Here's for anyone trying to copy this shit.
the second tier bottom turret instead of the first Infernal Drake.
She went Sightstone first, so how about we do that?
Gain power of when the Drake's
Yes, Vision first. Now she can build whatever she wants.
They can take it now, but it is a little bit delayed.
I must admit, in my lifetime, I have been carried one game and only one game by a support misfortune.
Faker had in the mid lane. He has been pressuring on this Victor. He got a solo kill.
Alright, let's see. That's a good TP. Oh,
Advantage for two.
Drake secured it. Wow, Baker's just going to die at the outset. Only one knocked
oh, nice.
with a nice flash gets away.
Smev's just carrying this one.
Also gonna burn down. It's Smeb. Just on
I mean,
on this one.
you don't just...
Beautiful equalizer.
If you can't fight the dragon, like, you just blew the flash out of Zyra.
Running out of health way too fast. There's another kill picked up, and it goes on to Prey. 9-2.
Let's get a replay of that. Let's get a nice little replay because we got carried away. Let's look at the setup. So this is after they blew up. They blew the flash. Here's Faker. Smeb does not have TP, so he pushes the wave and he roams. There's enough time for that wave to crash. They want dragon. And he starts it because they have pressure in all the lanes. They just pushed up mid. And bot lane's pushed up. And they know that the dual lane had to recall because Ezreal's weak as shit. And Zyra base too. So they're starting it. And SKT chooses to TP in, which is a terrible TP actually. And Smeb just roamed and catches Faker again. I like the storyline that Faker is actually dying a lot to Smeb. His first kill, Smeb. His first death, which was first blood, Smeb. This death right here, Smeb. So good on you, Smeb. I don't want to fast forward and see what I miss. There is arrow up, so if Bang gets... Ooh, there's kick too. So he's trying to bait the E out of that arcane. He's trying to bait arcane shift with that E. But he knows that if he does that, he's done for.
Another arrow, good shift by Bang. You simply walk down to the objective. Smeb completely surprises, just like Jack mentioned, out of fog of war. Nobody expected him to be there.
The unseen Yordle is the deadliest. And he combos it perfectly. It was a perfect combo because you want to overload on this Rumble. You want to have all your abilities out. You want to overheat with your Flame Spitter on so that you get the autos on top of having your little harpoons available. Well done.
Yeah, you can just notice the domination of Smeb in that fight. He killed both Wolf
Okay, so he's going Abyssal 4-0 Smeb.
and 2 cycles of his harpoon. They had the ultimate afterwards to try and help.
See, I feel like this game, the bot, well, we might look at this game and say it was Smeb, and he's had some great plays for sure. I do think that SKT is definitely struggling with the heavy disadvantage of the MF lane. So I know that afterwards they ask you for MVP. I mean, I feel like Gorilla right now, the fact, I mean, just his pick pressured bot lane so damn hard that that SKT really didn't find many windows to do a whole lot. I mean, Cuve was killing Impact 20 times over in topside. I'm kidding, that's not how the matchups are supposed to go. You can't really expect that. Okay, so give this to Echo. So how does SKT stall out? Because their vision's a little bit worse right now. It's only in the top side to secure the oh. Okay. Who got that? Oh. So greedy, Peanut. So greedy. And this is really bad for ROX. because that just stalls the game out a little longer. They're not going to be able to take anything. Actually, they might take top turret, but I haven't seen Smeb be not hitting the turret or hitting the turret, so I think that it should be pretty healthy. And they burn Kuro TP. Yeah, see, so the turret's pretty healthy as well. There is no Echo ultimate. Damn, you got soloed out by 2 supports. Alright, Bang. Push that turret down already, goddamn. Faker pushing mid. Can they 3-man bot? Just 3-man bottom right now. SKT. Ooh, there's Smeb TP actually. What are you trolling? You trolling? Okay, here we go. 3-man bottom. Yes, that's the play. There we go. You can tank this turret. Okay. Peanut, where you going? This is good though. He's stalling. He recognizes that he fucked up. He's got no mana. Oh, just get the turret. No, are you serious? As soon as he left, just run and get the turret. So Peanut with the god play. All right, he just outplayed SKT. They got distracted by. Tisk could have gotten the turret. All right, well, we know that Duke's not QA. Dragon. Oh my god, these dragons that ROX has been getting. Triple fire and mountain now. Talk about rigged. So there's TP's top. I don't think he can kill Echo right now, or Rumble. Just clear the damn wave bottom. Just don't do doubles. Alright, just make sure bot lane's pushing. They gotta make sure mid's pushing. He just got blue. They got the scuttle at Baron just to make sure they can get it. Whoa. What is that itemization out of MF? Very interesting. No! Oh no! Oh god! All right. Well, that's a mid turret. That's a tier 2 off that pick because there's no wave clear because Bang is super weak. Ooh. And they get, damn it, Faker. All right. This should be a free dragon. Just keep running. I mean, he's in the corner, so he has to flash regardless. All right, so now you send. See, they're still fine sending. I still think it's fine to send Karma bot and not Rumble, because having Rumble in the fight initially is going to have a huge impact. You're more likely to obliterate a fight if Rumble's there right away as opposed to the Karma. But you also have this side that Karma can save your ass a lot better than the Rumble. So let's see what they're trying to do. Going for a pick, but there would have been no follow-up on that. It's a bad arrow. Okay, so you Ghost. Who are you sending bottom? Who are you answering bottom? You don't really have to send anyone bottom because there's no objective there. You're not going to have anybody that can pressure the tier 3. So they're fine waiting it out. And they're going to send the Rumble. Just have Karma group up with the team. Wait for arrow and look for a pick. And they would actually like to see a Crucible here out of Zyra, as opposed to just a regular AP. I mean, she's just going to get killed over and over. At least you can save Faker. Like, Zyra is not going to carry you this game. It's Zyra against Karma and Rumble. Equalizer on top of her. She's dead. Just Give the goal to Faker.
Which can happen, but it's unlikely given the way they've played so far. There's only been minor overreachings from Peanut. The other way is a TV flank from Duke. And the setup
Okay,
is
so I still want to see what MF base is for. I'm gonna guess.
that possibility will be eliminated, and that makes it incredibly hard for SKT.
I mean, those two items do build into
I agree, and I also want to talk about the
the armor pen item, but why would you go that? I mean, is it a Ginsu's? Yes, it's the armor pen item.
and then just delay ROX as much as possible, or force them into an
I guess you want to apply Grievous. I just don't. I'm not an expert on the MF support, so whoever the experts on the MF support are, come on out. Let me know.
Definitely in a driver's seat, and also playing much more to their identity. You know, putting a carry on Smeb, very early aggression.
Okay, so Bang is going Trinity regardless. There's not a whole lot of reason to go Fist. There's not physical damage on this team. You don't really need to kite him. They're not going to try to run into you. Ooh. Stun barely missed, but this could be Smeb's death. Yeah, he overheated without Flame Spitter. If he overheated with Flame Spitter, he might have had a shot.
Yeah, 0-3 Echo versus 4-0-4 Rumble. Still wins the duel. So it definitely tells you so much about the matchup and how there is still a timer on the side lane. There's one matchup that you want to win.
So now that Ezreal didn't go with
And it's twice in a row now.
Fist, he's still not going to have the utility at 2 items. I think he's going to need 3 just to catch up, but the discrepancy between him and Ashe has definitely slowed down. If you can tell, 24 is really not that bad of a timing. Usually you see that at 19, 21. So he's just a little behind. And the fact that the CS has went down, you know, if he was still 40 CS up, 40 to 80 would have looked horrendous. But now that it's 200 to 240, not that big a deal. And that's what people mean when they say that the late game is always, gold matters less and CS advantages matter less, because the percentage disadvantage is what you're looking for, the discrepancy, and as the numbers get higher, that percentage gets lower.
First target that they see. And also, Smeb just wants to join with teleport. That's what we're looking for. If you are the ROX Tigers right now,
Who do you pick? Who do you pick?
the river, but the problem is their setup is just
How
inadequate.
do
They
you
don't have
pick?
enough pink wards to actually make it work. They need more river pinks. Just sweepers is not enough. Instead, they're going on the offensive. That's defendable.
Actually, I think it was Faker who was able to land.
I don't know, man. ROX seems really unable to make anything happen.
Contest for blue buff is not working. The side lane
I
has
feel like they should be using
the mid lane
Peanut's flash a little more aggressively
for a living basically, and
to burn something, because
Messy plays.
nobody else is going to burn a flash. Nobody else can get in range to burn a flash. Have Peanut go in there, fake a flash out, burn an E, whatever,
Just not poor.
combo with arrow, because there's no way they're making anything else happen. Ooh.
where they could get caught. And there's no turret here for Kuro.
the top side pink wards go down for the teleport. What else can they get? Kuro trying to heal up in time, and he can't blank. Gets the shutdown. He gets
Okay.
the kill.
What's Kuro doing there? Why is he there? He's pushing a side lane with no river vision. He just had 4 of his teammates back in that brush, if not 3. This is another mismatch of ROX. They're losing
Yep,
their
that's what
lane.
Krepa said. What's he doing there? What are you doing, man?
And that's the second time Kuro's been in a bad spot.
Karma, man.
Seems like
You
ROX is
you
going to
get...
take control
Oh,
of the whole
no.
game.
Luden's Echo Karma. So basically the problem with this Karma build, this guy has
Everyone else recalls
like 6,000 gold. Actually like 8,000, 10,000 gold. And he's utilizing 0 of it. Not enough. Not enough.
Here he's able to flash away in time, but it's still Peanut.
You could have kick flash, Peanut. Damn you. You could have kick flashed that. Oh, he could have triple kick flashed that and actually obliterated them.
Smeb didn't go back to bot lane. ROX want a hard force because there's no teleport on
No,
Smeb.
you can't force this now.
To the Baron. He had no teleport on Duke rather. And they're going in 'cause
Oh
here's Kuro.
shit, he almost sold Faker.
Mid low takes plenty of damage, but has no equalizer to cast either, and the make it rain doesn't do much.
They might be able to force now, but Duke's moving. Okay. Dragons in 10. I still don't think you go for this Baron. You don't have the tankiness to do this. This is ballsy. Wait, Echo, go to fucking Baron. Why is he at the wave? Just go straight to Baron. Yeah, this is a... There's Arrow. They're trying to finish. Bang, what are you doing? Oh. Man, if Echo was there just to harass a little bit, this could have been different. Oh. Duke. Okay.
But he will get kicked down and he will get picked off. 4 for 2 and the Baron secure for ROX.
The instantaneous communication, realizing they could
Yeah, that's just the difference. It is instantaneous communication. They recognize, they're like, we're doing Baron, but Duke's already in mid. He should have just roamed straight ahead, and if he's there to present, to literally just threaten a W, a parallel convergence onto them while they're doing Baron, they're gonna shit their pants, because they think if Victor comes up and we get hit with the stun into Zyra route, we're gonna get killed.
Flashes defensively, goes for stun and turns like, this is so unexpected to get out of that fight. Winning shouldn't be possible. What a great call by the ROX Tigers.
Yeah. See, Crep was on the same page. That shouldn't be. It's unexpected. You didn't expect ROX to win out of that call, but they played it well. They took advantage of the situation because they did see Echo mid. While Echo should have been a Baron, Echo did not go to Baron, so they did act accordingly.
And again, it was by a really good decision by Smeb to not match bot for bot, even though both teleports were down. He knew
Okay, what's the vision like? There's TP still onto Duke,
teleport earlier on the
but Smeb will have his.
bot lane. Smeb
But how is ROX gonna siege?
SKT that they were playing 45 on the left side. That's why ROX was so brute forcing on certain plays, almost seemingly overextending because they always
What is Olaf doing at bottom try? What is Victor? What?
send them back to base and then go for the aggressive Baron.
Go defend the base.
By ROX, this is the play that started minutes in advance.
Just
What?
like the previous game, it's still ROX in a bit of a threatening outscale is still there. Whoa!
What?
That's on the damage.
Why is Victor not defending mid?
5v4 keep
The hell?
Peanut just exquisitely sin play right there, burning the arcane shift with his first sonic wave.
Faker's trolling.
On the second one, that was just perfect.
You pushing down the tier 1 lane.
Plays by Peanut back in his element. He definitely shook off the game one. That was an arrow expecting a minor juke on reaction from Faker. Faker shook off that failed flash.
Quick wave clear comes through. That wave is gone.
Okay, there's only cannon. This should be cleared quickly.
Not a lot of gains to be had. Blink even smites it away for good measure, but the new
Fucking Faker giving away a tier 1 mid. Just decides to lose. You saw how good. So basically, you saw how well ROX stalled out the last game with Victor. That's what I was hoping to see out of SKT, but they did not. They just said no. We don't want to do the same thing.
Duke is on the chase for Fredo, getting what damage he can.
Oh.
Plenty of damage.
Ooh.
Tigers are dangerously close to
Duke.
It's gonna be Kuro falling. Duke trading his life for that one. And
Oh.
Duke's around the flank. He
Oh,
gets
nice
one.
axe.
They've got up Feb, and Gorilla has to just run
All
away.
right.
That's a
And
pretty
this
clean
fortune
4
struts
for 0.
away. See, they could have defended. They could have defended. And what did they do? They chose to give, I mean, I guess it gives them false confidence.
And that just began with Duke pulling off a wondrous combo to start that. And ROX, to be fair, weren't respecting the respawns, but most likely they let Duke get behind him as
See, this is ballsy because the ult from Smeb was solely for Wolf. And you know that's not a target that matters. Just kill someone else. You gotta kill Faker. That's a great 3-man ulti.
What a beautiful ultimate there from Duke.
he still had the Guardian Angel at the end of the fight as well. Faker was able to just chase at the end of the fight. Blank sticks around.
Okay, so what does ROX gotta do now? You just stole the red. You've been pillaged.
Baron play, the gold lead is kind of forfeit.
5K.
Gold different than what it was before ROX even got the Baron, and SKT will still have a chance.
They absolutely do. 5,000 gold
Who are you
difference,
sending
not
bot?
the worst
So
beat.
Baron will probably come up in about 2 minutes time. They want to siege top turret, so you send Smeb bottom, go for that siege, big ass wave.
Like Slinger right away.
But they're moving bottom side.
And we gotta look at the wardrobe now, because Duke is looking for a repeat of that scenario around the next Infernal Dragger. That's the one that's gonna spawn. Both these teams are already
Okay, what are we up to here?
Yeah, sitting for Dragon, but also making what plays they
I mean, the drag's still not coming up for at least 2 minutes.
spotted. Still got an Olaf chasing though. He could get surrounded.
ROX is in a really weird position right now.
He
They're playing
should
a
be
real
fine.
control
Q,
of the top lane,
W.
so SKT know that ROX can't get the backup.
This is gonna be dangerous. Peanut's gonna keep running. Wolf's gonna look for the. No, not gonna get the.
Oh.
The strike of thorns will land. The kickback doesn't mean much to Blank, and that should be a kill.
Well,
Onto the
I
right
mean,
side of the jungle.
But he's just
they're losing a tier an inhib?
SKT is trying to punish. They're gonna get
What is this cesspool?
Damage auto attacks, doing what he can.
What?
Keep mid lane alive because top and hip
Why would you chase bot? What the fuck?
ROX doesn't actually have to stop pushing right now. They
No, this doesn't matter.
Sharrows, look at the enemy get teleport.
He stopped Duke, which means they can push. It's now on Wolf.
Wait.
Teleport coming in for
MF is stopping Faker. She's gonna kill him with E. Oh my god. She killed him with E. Like this shouldn't. Where's. No, they have it. Holy shit. Why are you chasing Lee Sin in the bottom side? Why is Lee Sin in the bottom side? Well, the story of the game, SKT likes to chase Peanut and then just gets killed from it. What? How dumb is that? Twice. There's an open inhib top. Where the hell are they going to go? And Baron's coming up in the time that the ward setup will matter. Alright, I got to take a leak before doing this next one. Alright, let's see. So, Syndra, Rice, and Jin again? Or what was the other? I forget what the other one. And they'll ban Aurelion, Soul, Nidalee. It was SKT ban. I forget what ROX is. Oh, Ezreal. Karma this time. Ooh, Karma. So it's saying we want you to play Zyra again because we want MF. We want MF in our support role, they say. Jace, okay, so not first pick Zyra for sure because they have MF. Ashe, wow. Wowzers. Okay, so they're fine into the Caitlyn. Maybe we'll see Jin. Jin is pretty awesome. Okay. Blank again? No. Where's Bengi? Alright, Duke and Blank. Give him round 2. This is the most important match, though, because this one gives you 2-1 placement, so you basically have 2 chances to... It gives you 2 chances to make it. Olaf, okay. So I think that now they're probably going to save support for last pick for SKT. Because they want them to show MF. Like, what would you even do if they show MF? I feel like if they show MF, you take Nami. ROX then save support here. Force SKT to show their solo lanes. Take Victor and jungle. Yes. Yes, Victor and jungle. Perfect. Because you don't have Karma for Kuro anymore. So you have to take that Victor. And now SKT, you save that support. You got to take your dual lanes here. You take your solo lanes. So if you have to guess what ROX is going to blind, you don't really have a fucking clue. So your top lane is just a safe blind. You could do Poppy. You could do Trundle. Trundle's not that safe. I think you take that on Ori. Just take the Ori right now. You know you want to. Just grab Orianna. It worked well. Take the dual lane. Or take the solo lanes. SKT. So you have support. Don't take the Zyra. You couldn't deal with it. Maybe they're just blaming it onto the Ezreal. Maybe they're just saying it was a bad combination. Yeah, so SKT saying it was a bad combination. And I think that you could have really expected that. That Trundle, the Rumble, so you could take Kennen. I guess Duke doesn't play Kennen. Because if you take the Poppy early, you're going to run into the Rumble, and it's not going to be a good matchup early on. And if you take the Poppy, then you run into the Rumble or Kennen. I mean, it's fine to save it for last for top, but what are you even going to take here? Because what I'm looking for is if you took something that could have been blinded. Echo. Not impressed by the Echo play, though. Especially that gank topside. That shit was rancid. Okay. Okay, let's see. So what I don't like about ROX is that they're basically relying on Ashe only. And I'm not a big fan of comps that rely on only one way to get picks, especially on such a high cooldown. Because Peanut wasn't really doing a whole lot of crazy things on Lee. I do think that this time around it's going to be easier for Faker to carry if he wants to carry on Ori. I think Ori can carry harder than Victor right now. You know, utility goes a long ways, my friends. Shake his hand. He's like, I'm not going to shake your hand, you dirty MF bastard. How fucking could you, dude? You seriously? You practice that? Like, yeah, man, we played it against Albus Nox. That's a Coma was telling no fame. Okay, so same matchup topside with items. Echo should do fine. Maybe Duke plays it better. Doesn't fall behind early. Same thing with the jungle. Mid lane, just look for blue buffs. Whoever has blue advantage. Ori is probably going to win it. Again, Faker always beats Kuro. And bot is probably where all the action is going to be at. There's not a whole lot of kill threat or heavy trading going on anywhere else. Nothing strange, although I think that if you notice one of the minor adaptations, I believe, out of Prey is switching from, he has the Biscuit Mastery now as opposed to the other one, which I don't remember what it was. But they've got double biscuits in bot lane, so they've understood that it's a sustain war down there. Cool stuff. Fucking MF support, you bastard. Alright, what do we got? We have Lee starting top. Olaf is gonna start top this time. He can still make it to blue, but I think he's choosing to change his route. Oh, I like this. So they recognize that. Remember how last game Peanut saved his ward? Oh no! Fuck, they could have invaded. I thought they were going for a two-man invade and saying let's tango right now. It would have been risky because Lee does a lot of damage early on, and so does Rumble AOE. But I still think they could have won it if they invade onto the Gromp, if they have Gromp on their side. But they just warded, so I guess that does still tell them what Lee's route is. And more importantly, when you have that ward there, if you choose to skip the camp, you know that there's a chance that SKT goes back and takes it from you. So you're kind of forcing Lee Sin to say, hey, either you take it now and you keep your route creative so that we don't know where you are, or you skip it and we know exactly where the hell you're going. So it's smart from Peanut to take the camp right away. And Olaf chose to start red, so he stays a little bit healthier. He should go straight to blue. You will have smite. So I think his route will most likely be blue to crab. I think he should do crab because the bot lane's pushing in and mid lane's pushing in, and you know that Peanut's going for a bit of a heavier farm route anyways, so it'll take him some time to get down there. So let's say do crab, maybe drop a ward somewhere. Wait, where did he drop a ward? No, he still has a ward. So do crab and then go back to Gromp, and then tell the dual lane to ward try, and then we're fine. Dual lane go ward try, or dual lane go ward, unless we're getting pushed in. Even Krepo knows what I'm talking about. He's talking about warding the tri-ward. The ways of the dual lane. Great minds think alike. Alright. Wolves from Olaf. So he did the same route. This should give him the time to go topside now. I think you go. I don't think that Raptors spawn right away. You have a little bit of time to kill. So probably a fight at Scuttle. Oh, so he's waiting for. He's expecting a gank on mid. He's going for Scuttle. Now both junglers showed. Yeah, so after he wasted a little time, he's fine at the Raptors.
Well, Blank was much more obvious about where he was. He burned his ghost in mid lane, then meandered up to the top lane to work
Okay.
the counter gank.
So you grab Raptors. Both junglers are safe. You know that Olaf's not going to cut around. They are expecting him doing Raptors, most likely doubles. Smeb just needs to ward the try. He gets pinged out. Bam, he's safe.
Because the combination of that ward and Scuttlecraft makes him ungankable.
The only chance he has of dying is a lane gank top with a stun. And this isn't going to work because he just gets spotted. What? You just saw him.
Hop gonna land an auto attack into the slow. Nice juke by Faker. Stays going to the left, and Peanut's gonna land a Sonic Wave.
And the wave was pushing back with cannon and no threat of dying. So, I don't know about that. Could have been a little further back. I guess it does waste time. I think wasn't it somebody said a quote about Faker that's like, you're always gonna be able to. The thing about Faker is that he always gets ganked, but the beauty is that he never dies. I mean, not literally, but that it's quite hard to kill him. Okay, Olaf base. We're seeing the same build from these Olaf guys out of SKT. CDR boots first, which is a good one. You trade ghosts for flashes, and then you punish lanes faster that way. You don't have to ghost for that. You just, dude, come on. What are you doing? God, there's a fucking rope here. Get out of here. Okay. What do we have? Topside winning as expected. So Duke is probably waiting to just have Spectre's Cowl before TPing back. The reason why he has to TP is because Rumble pushes too fast. If he was in a losing matchup that loses just by trading better, by just being a stronger fighter, he wouldn't have to TP because they wouldn't be able to push the wave. But there is not a whole lot of vision. And, oh, bang, blank. You can gank top right now. Don't go in. Oh, they could have ganked top. Because he would have known where the timings were for the ward on top side. So this could have been a nice little gank onto the Smeb. If he... I mean, you could have just ulted back in, but I guess not. Look at how long he stayed topside. Alright, well, red and blue are coming up soon. Faker's already winning mid. Bot is relatively even, so this is good. Although it's going to get better for SKT because of the item advantage. They have BF Sword to Cole. To Cole, Boots, and Longsword. Olaf going to red. Lee is going bot side. See right there the XP. They need most likely another 2 waves, unless this is a cannon wave. This wave should hit 6. Peanut has flash. Interesting. Here we go. MF cleaning out the pink. Alright. Danger is a coming. Dude, what are you doing, man? You guys not looking or what? Just flash. No, you can't. Well, Olaf catches all the XP. I mean, I still don't know why you don't just flash out of the air. You know how they played this. You know the pattern. You gotta flash the arrows. I mean, it's well planned out from ROX because they kill the ward right away. He fucking laid the trap down, boys. Here comes blank. Alright, Faker. Your team's losing to support MF. What can you do? Oh, I remember the days of Duke being stuck on Najin Shield and him getting all the MVPs even on Scion, but just always dreaming of more, and now it goes to SKT, and here at Worlds getting dicked on by Smeb.
He's here and nailed the womp rat.
Alright, arrows up again. Misfortune ultimate is up again. They could use it to force just some damage. They don't necessarily need to kill. That's a setup right there. It's the make it rain into the arrow, into the bullet time. That's the combo. They can leverage
Okay, what are we looking for here now? TPs are even. Not again. Not again. Dude, just stay the fuck back in that lane. Just get out of there. The wave's pushing back. They have priority. Just concede it.
Wave was already going to push in. Yes, Prey is incredibly accurate with his arrows, and he's making this Ash pick work. But Wolf, without flash and low experience with no heal in the lane, needed to be sitting in his turret for.
Thank you, Jat. See, they say it. They say it. They're saying it. I'm sitting here complaining, and then I hear the music in my ears of agreement.
Are a more reactive team, which is not meant as an insult. That's their style. They're a little bit more slow.
Okay, so looks like ROX is going to do the same thing over and over, as Wolf has failed to learn. Top, still good for Smeb. I would have expected Duke to do a little bit better now, but it seems the answer is no. See, this is going to help him out a lot, actually. So now Wolf can hang back and actually have a little bit more time to run out of the arrows. Oh, nice. You got clapped. Very nice. That's why when you're Lee Sin jungling and you don't know where people are, you don't use your safeguard. You do not use your safeguard, my friends. If you don't know where people are at and you fear that they might be killing you, you don't use it. Oh, I got something that's just itching. If I had the cat here, I'd just chuck it on my back. Okay, nice stun. Nice. Nice little sidestep from Smeb. Making sure that he's on the edge, which means it's us. That's not where Smeb, not where Duke's at.
It's still a 500 gold advantage, putting ROX Tigers ahead. You mentioned Faker being a pressure machine. You see he's up 20 minions right now, getting what chip he can on that mid turret.
Okay, so he wants to kill Kura for funsies. Okay, Wolf, just hang back. Just hang back, bud. Oh, he's got flash, so he can play up now. Ooh. Go back in. Do it. Nah, he would have died. Even though Faker doesn't have ult, he would have died.
Look how afraid they are of actually hitting the turret. Very little chips going that way.
Yeah, notice the hawk shot flew through the jungle of SKT, which I actually
Okay, let's look at the map. Let's take stock.
wasted hawk shotting.
This is just not the perfect
18 CS lead in the jungle. Doesn't mean much. Faker is only 13 or 14 up in mid. So, again, that's really not as big as it was before. And I really think, I mean, I don't know why, but maybe should have banned the Misfortune or saved the support pick. Goddamn last. You could have blinded Echo. You could have blinded Echo top, SKT. Why not? Why not just say, you know what's going to happen? Disappointed. I'm just going to blame it into that. The draft. Okay, so he finally hit the stun onto Smeb. He does have ult. Not enough. Okay, so now that SKT lost a tier 1 bot. Oh, Wolf. See, the first game, Wolf was very good about this because he would wait for Bengi to clear the ward first, hang back at the island brush, and then go in. But this time, I feel like he's getting antsy, and he's going in face first, when, again, there's no pressure onto mid because the waves have been cleared. Kuro was jerking off in that brush, waiting for him, just watching. So, not a whole lot of sense there. And once again, woo! Oh, that shield from Faker. You know why? It's that Cloud Dragon.
Definitely coming in clutch at the end there, but Wolf with the exhaust. You talk about Greppo, the difficulties that Wolf has had to undergo, but that's actually the first arrow he's been able to sidestep. He now has boots mobility, himself a little bit more leeway with being able to dodge some of these arrows.
Okay, so Ashe has no air, so she probably can't fight K-Bot.
But where ROX is trying to take that Ashe and Misfortune.
So now what we need from ROX is to keep picking on Wolf. That's what I'd say. Keep picking on Wolf. It's been working. It worked well the previous game. Keep going on that. And SKT... No, Smeb. No. Okay, he's done. He's playing... He was getting a little... overplaying his hand. Because initially you could see that he was winning the trades, really stepping on the stuns. But Duke kind of warmed himself up and started getting those stuns in a little better position so that it wasn't that easy to dodge them. No TPs used so far. Arrow is going to be up in like 5 secs. They'll be fine defending this wave. It's really not a big deal. Damn. Okay. Farewell. Very nice. Very nice. I'm liking Gorilla's flash plays so much. The fact that he's actually having the balls to just, in that first one, flashing over, making sure that he can follow up with the Q really well. Here, flash ER. Much appreciated. It's almost like watching Thresh, but female and completely different. See, I don't like that. Why would you keep that hawk shot there? You send that to the base. You see, because if you send that to the base, you see the lane assignment. You see the lane assignment. You don't need to keep the vision there. Okay, kill Smeb again. Very nice. Very good. Alright, they keep killing Smeb. So SKT has recognized the easiest guy, which is Smeb, because he doesn't have some... No, Wolf! Both teams are just picking on the guys that are playing like shit, or getting caught out. Not like they're playing like shit, but the ones that are dying often. Ward hopping to kick him back. Sayonara. But Caitlyn might be able to take a tier 1 bot in the downside. And Faker still has priority mid. Does he have enough mana to actually do this? Ooh. Smeb can kill his ass, so he has to base. Faker has some mana. Oh, let's see. Yeah, give us a little replay. Tons of vision. Alright, Wolf. Nice roots though. Much appreciated roots. So he fires the arrow as soon as he sees him enter the corridor. Bam. Why did he exit that way? He could have just immediately ran through the turret lane as opposed to through the jungle. Okay, so we have Dragon coming up in like 2 minutes. ROX trying to take mid tier 1. Defend it properly this time, SKT. Thank you. All right. Nice. Bot lane. Pushing towards ROX Tigers. But why are they just... Oh, man. They're fucking crushing them. See, this is why when ROX didn't have Ashe and SKT did, Bang didn't even use Arrow because Prey went QSS like first item before having anything completed. He went QSS so that he wouldn't have to deal with this shit. But now that Bang didn't, he's just going to get killed over and over. So I think that ROX is definitely way more familiar with Ashe. On top of the fact that Prey has played Ashe for years upon years. On top of that, Prey and ROX were the team that actually brought her back and utilizes her to better extent than anyone else. And this Ashe game has been much better than the previous one. So I definitely think that now the MF ban is not warranted because you could have just saved the support pick for last. But Ashe as a priority, definitely think so. Because you got to consider also that Faker hasn't had a game where he's taken cleanse, which makes matters potentially worse. Because let's say that Prey decides to get Ashe one more game. Let's say SKT gives him to them. And then they use Ashe Arrow onto mid every time instead of onto bottom. Faker's going to be dying a lot. Okay, we got Dragon coming up, TP onto Smeb, huge spikes for everyone, completed ultimate, or completed hex core. Don't try to do this, Smeb. Oh no. Damn it, Smeb. What? Okay, so because he tried that, now he doesn't have ultimate or flash for the fight, which means that this Dragon's probably just going to go to SKT. But SKT should choose to opt out of trading and try to get as much gold as possible, and this is a good time to take a fight, although Caitlyn's late to the party. Okay, that arrow was obviously intended for Faker, but Blank took it like a champ. There's no ults from ROX. I don't think Equalizer will be back up. If SKT can start Baron or Dragon right away, Equalizer will not be available. Will it? It's cutting it too close. So don't count Equalizer out. You can count MF out. You can't count Ashe Arrow out either. So it looks like no team's going to take the fight right away. And the vision seems pretty scarce all around. Let's see. I would like to see Echo topside. Actually, what's the vision here? No, they don't have enough time. I was thinking maybe SKT could just send Echo and Olaf top, sack the Dragon, and go for the tier 2. Get some gold back. Because they are considerably weaker right now. Echo Equalizer is super strong. Alright, Rumble Equalizer is really deadly. Okay, wait for the Equalizer. That's a big Equalizer and the ult. Wolf, man. Alright, well, just see, they're not going to take this. The same shit that keeps happening, yet they keep trying the same formula. Imagine yourself being a scientist. saying, "Oh, we got to discover this hypothesis right here," and then you try it the first time, like, well, the results didn't go as expected. Shall we try again? Like, well, once again, the results did not go as expected. Shall we try once more? It's like, yes, but I feel like the results definitely could change. You try it again, and you try 4 times, and you're still trying it again. Not really sold on it. I mean, Peanut just giving the freebie, and then you just type in all chat. The fuck, man? You still had heal? Raffle. Haha, that's what you type. You still had heal? Lol. That's what he'd be saying here. It's like, how bad are you that you still have heal? So greedy. So greedy. What is this? What is this? Unnecessary. Whoa, Wolf is dead again? Oh, it's, what did we miss? Oh, mama. He's fine. Oh, nice. Okay, so Wolf. So now the problem is Wolf has opted into this position too well. So now they know that he's just on feeding duty. So if you go for him, it's a trap. So I think what happened was they used arrow onto Wolf. They fell for the trap, and then they lost the fight. Let's check it out.
They really wanted to finish off this mid lane turret. The Asher actually lands on a faker, but that pulls the rest of SKT in. So then Frey just has to flash.
They just flashed for him. That's not worth it. Oh, this is a nice ult from Duke. Well done. That was clutch, because if he didn't hit that on that proc passive, he might have died without trading. No TPs are up. Ocean, it doesn't really do anything here in this late game. I mean, it's nice, but it's really not the end all be all. Ori topside, so this is something that we can expect out of SKT. Just send the support top. It's a lot harder to get picked off in that lane, especially if you're Ori compared to what Ashe is trying to do. Nice. Rumble is grouping up. Looking for something. They were looking for... So he was basically shadowing the dual lane in case the arrow hit and the fight were to break out. So he's finally going QSS, which is really good. But now we got to see what Echo can do. Because he's pretty strong. And now they know that vision's down, especially because you just saw Hawkshot. You don't Hawkshot if you have vision. You Hawkshot when you don't. I think they're just waiting for the QSS. So they know that arrow's about to be up, and they don't want to get picked off, especially if you have Caitlyn mid. So they're probably not forcing anything here. Send Victor bot because it's got more wave clear. It's easier to wave clear. Less dangerous. So this is Mart hugging the right side. They don't want to make the same mistake that happened in game 1 where they hugged too much of the left side, even though there was no control over it. Nice fucking arrow. Nice arrow. Oh. And this should be Inhib or Baron. I think you do Baron here. I think you do the Baron. This is smart from SKT, canceling their bases. Oh, but you don't have Equalizer. But you know that Olaf... The reason why you do Baron here is because Olaf can't come in. So you know that he has to just walk into you. Okay. Drop the Victor ult. There it is. Kill blank. Easy peasy. Nicely done. Because if it was like an Elise, you know that you're in threat of getting shit stolen, and you have to spread yourself out. But against Olaf, everybody can be in the pit, and you can just easily take it.
aggressively challenge this minion wave battle in the mid lane with another
All right, let's see what next. Dragons and 40. So I don't want to see ROX pressure this too hard. Let's see the arrow. Was oh, beauty. That's a beaut. That's a beaut right there. Because he threw it when he walked onto the corner. That's the beauty about it. Because you throw it on when he's walking on towards a wall, so that you cut off the ways that he can run. So basically, if he can't run towards the left side of the map, he can only walk forward, backwards, and to the right. You throw it slightly to the right, and any way that he runs up and down, he's gonna get hit. So that's why when you're dodging skill shots, you never want to run towards a wall. You always want to run towards open space, so that they don't really know which way to throw it, and you have a lot more options to respond to it. So doing the drag, triple ocean. Damn. Okay. Live next Drake is ocean. See, I don't like that. I think that's confusing when it says next Drake is ocean, or is it? See, the next Drake is elder. They meant to say current Drake is ocean.
So especially when he completes Death Cap, it's one of the highest AP mid laners you can get in the game, and is the biggest difference we mentioned in the team composition. Take out Karma.
Okay, what do we got?
Better late game scaling.
They're trying to siege mid and bot. Peanut has flash. He tried to look for Faker initially on the first Baron push. So he's probably going to try to do the same thing again. And he's not going to fall for the Ash arrow this time around because he has flash. But again, no Crucible. I feel like Zyra should just be recognized. Oh, damn. Sneaky ult. Sneaky ulti. Bakuro's fed. Decent damage. They still get this though. Baron's too strong and they were able to just poke from afar. So this is fine for ROX. They're still building up their lead. And the ocean allowed them to stay a little longer. You don't even think you get hit by those. You're just like, huh? How'd I get hit? And then you just die. Yeah, that's what I mean. He thought he was out of range. Those balls are always deceptive. Something that could easily be said in Thailand if you were there. 300. CS is even all across the board. And I like that. I like watching these games where the CS is dead even. And you don't have to be like, oh, damn, he got crushed. Look at the CS advantage. This is why they're going to win. Right? You don't get to just look at that and make it a crutch. You have to actually think about what the hell is going on. Nice error. Ooh. Oh, see, the problem with that... Oh. Just hit him with the Deadmans. Oh, that's so bad. That was so bad from ROX. You know what? And they're winning it anyways? No, they're not. No, they're not. Can pray 1v3. You have flash. Let's see it. You can do it. He can do it. 1v3 it. And you flash forward. Just auto, you bitch. Oh, he had it. He had it. Hit him! Yes. Yes. And you know why it was bad? It was bad from ROX because when you throw the arrow from that far and you show on mid lane, you immediately say, hey, this is a 4v5. I'm not even here. But ROX just team fights so well. Let's watch how they team fight it. Oh, baby, the Acer replay. Reveling in difference. Revel. Keep reveling. So let's see. Let's watch Faker and Bang. How did these two die? Faker and Bang. Where you at? Bang. Ults. Don't really agree with the ult right there. Equalizer. MF ult. So Smeb literally like practically solos Faker. Damn. Smeb was the hero of this fight. Oh.
Parallel convergence in the next phase of this play. He moves out, moves in when the Lee Sin is about to spawn to give it an option. Sees parallel,
Oof.
sidesteps out of it. Goes
Oh, that Q missed. That Q barely missed. That sidestep from Prey was nice. That was a nice little sidestep.
threat target, which is going to be Prey. I think it's a misplay at the very end of that fight by Duke to go for the Lee Sin instead of Prey. That might not have been the difference, but it definitely would have helped. Rock has
All right, so back on track. 5,000 damage from. Wait, that's not it. Well, there's not an Ezreal this game. That's the wrong champions. The fuck? That's the wrong chart, man. Kill Wolf. Kill him again. Kuro's not there yet. Oh shit, Faker doesn't have flash. Okay. There's no kick. Here comes Kuro. Ooh.
How much more can he find? It was SKT able to kite away and not take any more Chaos Storm damage.
Damn, Kuro's playing well. Kuro's playing pretty well now. That was a nice play. That was very sweet. So now they can use this time, set up Baron. You have Elder in 30. This is a good discrepancy of time. They need to use his sweepers, and god damn it, Peanut still doesn't have Red Trinket. I really don't like that build of, oh, I'm super mobile. I don't have any of it. What the hell? Look at MF's build. She's got a Black Cleaver. Black Cleaver MF now? What? That's not APMF. That shit's an AD carry. She turned into an AD carry. Oh my god. Wait, what? That's an AD. Shit. What's the next build? Is it a BT? What could it be? I mean, his ult can, it's definitely not not IE. There's no chance he's going crit. I'm gonna guess Death Dance for some CDR. If that gives CDR, I don't remember. Oh, Maw. Okay. All right, ROX. Let's see how do you do vision control. See, I don't like that purchase from Peanut either. The fact that he has a ruby crystal at 37 instead of having a pink ward. That extra 2 pink wards could mean the world. Okay, Echo's out of position. What the fuck are you doing, Duke? Why are you always just pushing mid? It's not his job to push middle. It's not his job to push middle. He's not the one that pushes mid. Okay, so they shouldn't be able to cut through if Faker stays in position. Okay, so they give it up. I guess if you clump up, you do get hit by Equalizer. That could be devastating. Elder is up. They used that first pick where Kuro got them all super chunk, get vision around Baron, and then threaten back, and then threaten it, and then just take it. So they're just giving up mid control. You just lost inhib or base turret. What the fuck? They literally just walked up and took it. What is SKT doing? You. Dude, what the hell? Okay, just send them up top. Have them take that one too. What are these guys doing? Just stay in the lanes. Oh, just stay in the lanes. I'm gonna have an aneurysm. I can feel the frontal part of my lobes hurting. Woo! No way. Damn. He just lived. Holy. This is a tough one. Oh yeah, damn, that is. Bang just gets so low all the time. Alright, okay, Duke's creep locked! No! You got trolled by the waves. Oh man, that's good though. They just back off and heal from the triple ocean. Yeah, they got this. It's only Faker wave clear. Farewell, Blanky. No. All right, there it is. There we go. I mean, I feel bad for SKT if they lose, but they're playing like shit. They're playing like shit. Just bring back Bengi, man. Why do they always do this? Why do they always do this? All right, well, should have saved support for last pick. And if they blind the map, I don't know, you pick Nami, I guess, or pick Alistar. Or just concede the lane or something. Just do Ali, Kate, Max Heal, and tank every arrow for the team. How about that? Go Crucible. How about that? Look at that. That's a happy walk. They should be happy. They're like, man, they're playing like poop. We got this. They'll never bring Bengi back. I think this might be the game where Nid's left up. There it is. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was telling you guys, you got to get the MF ban. Look at what happened. Look at what happened. Did I not call that shit? You guys witnessed it. Ban Soul, take Ashe. Ban Soul, take Ashe. Leave Nid up. Trade Ashe for Nid. Woo! Call that. Did I not call all this shit? Fucking called it. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Ashe Zarya, pretty standard. We've seen it time and time again. Let's look at the rest. Nidalee, you want CC with Nid. You need CC and you need winning lanes, but you can't sacrifice the CC. So if you do this, I want to see the Jhin. I want to see Jhin Nid. That makes a lot more sense. Let's see some Jhin. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see some Jhin. All right, ROX, what are we doing here? They have saved last pick. There is a Victor, an Orianna. You take jungle. I think you can do the Elise again. Lee was fine. I like the Lee better, but Elise works too. I think you take the top lane. I don't want to take the mid here. I think you got to give that to Kuro. Just take the Rumble again. Oh, so they did with the Victor instead. So if they would have taken Victor... Oh, right, because the Karma's up. My bad. The Karma was up. Oh, I could have called that one too. Fuck. All right, Olaf. Interesting, though. I don't think I like the Olaf into this. Not a big fan of the Olaf, but I guess they wanted a tank. So that's why I think they went with Olaf, because they need somebody to be tanky. And you don't take Rek'Sai, because Rek'Sai is not very good into Karma, because Karma shield speed, you can't get knocked up, and then you get rooted, and then you just get lassoed out like a stray buffalo found in the meadow. You try to charge, but the man with the weapon wins and tranquilizes you in the end. Gnar. So you're into Kennen or Rumble or Echo. Or Poppy. That's fine. Zillion. Okay, so they wanted the CC. So, okay. Zillion, at least, first of all, can save someone's ass out of arrow. Just saying, you know what? If Wolf is going to feed, I'm going to stop him. I'm going to stop you right there, Wolf. You can't feed anymore. And you can speed him up. And he has his own speed up. So there's plenty of damage there. And of course, going with the Rumble. Rumble into Gnar is really good early on, but it can get worse. Gnar will go Maw. Gnar or Rumble will go Leandries. Pretty solid comps all around, to be honest. Don't really have many issues with either. I do like ROX's a little more. I think Prey has shown that he's clearly capable now of, he's warmed up, of being the solo initiator. But it's going to be a lot harder now against SKT. And you know when Faker's fucking trying, look at the face of Zillion. You know Faker's trying this time. You know he's not trolling. Okay. Yep. Let's see it, Bengi. Come on, man. Oh, I want to see Bengi do well. So the Zillion into Victor is a really good matchup for the Zillion. I know that Crown beat Bjergsen on that, but Crown's Victor is exceptional. I think it's a little better than Kuro's. They're not even shaking hands. Like, oh, let me get my notebook. Sorry, I left it here. I didn't even use my notebook for this, and we just kind of winged it. What about you? That's what Koma's telling Nofe. Do you wing yours too? It's like, dude, it's the same draft we ran like 2 days, like past 3 games. Oh well, you know, some of us can do it without the notes. Bot lane will be interesting. This is a deadly lane. Jhin Karma, but so is Ashe Zyra. Both can push really well because Karma and Jhin both Q the wave. Q the backline, pam, dead instantly. Same with Jhin or Zyra Ashe, I think. If Ashe gets a nice little volley angle. 5 straight down mid. Is there a cheese coming out? Oh, yes. Cheese them. Game 5 cheese. I got no problem with that. If you want to win game 4, hit him with the Formaggio. Formaggio Regali. I don't know what it's called in Italian. That's where they tried to contest. See, the thing is, you don't want to push your hand too hard here and try to ghost at him. Because if you don't know where everybody else is and you commit immediately to that, well, you most likely get a flash burned out of that. You're up 2-1. You don't want to have the potential of throwing a game right from the start if you die, if you were to somehow die. So it's not really that worth it, right? Things have been going well for ROX. Olaf starting blue side. They did ward the red. So now this means that they're going to know what route Olaf is taking. So Duke can play accordingly, though he shouldn't be in much danger as long as he plays his range fine, because Rumble's Q range is way shorter than Gnar's Q range. And, pow, there it is. Ooh. Cheeky. Ooh, very nice. So one of the things that you can do with Zillion, if you get hit by the bomb, is that you can basically have the wave always pushing, because you can decide if he gets the AoE or not. And that's one of the dangers of Zillion. Because if the other guy gets hit by it, he can use that accordingly. And you can be in a position where the wave is really pushed and you're in a position to get ganked. But it is against Olaf, Victor, and to be honest, speed up should be all that's needed in Victor, and nobody will die. Pretty nice from Bengi, the fact that he's still relatively healthy here. Still with 2 pots on. So this is a really good start from mid so far. Quite dangerous. So both junglers know where everyone's at. You just saw that the Raptors was warded from Kuro. Nice and easy. Okay, don't get out of that leash ring. Hit it with the smite. See, you gotta smite that before you go for that Q, so you get that extra little damage, Bangy. I would hope that was what you did, but it was not. Okay. So now top's a little protected because Rumble's pushing up and Echo's in that side, or Olaf is in that side. But you know that Nidalee's finishing bot side anyways. And this is a great coincidence because the wave is pushing in. So they're in no danger whatsoever. And he's not going to find this camp because he started at red at 140. So he most likely finished it at 2. Which means spawn time of blue buff would be 340 if it were to be a regular camp, which means add another 15 to that. We're looking at about a 4-minute spawn time for the Gromp. So if he goes for a gank here or were to stay in that bot side, he could go and see there it is, 353, close to 4. Oh. Should he have flashed that? Don't know. I'm gonna say no. Ooh, yay. Oh! Flash in, you bitch. Trade. Oh! Okay. But he still catches a wave. Whew. That was close. Ooh. This is nice. Okay, so they're trying to set up a stun, double stun onto mid, dive mid lane. I'm always a fan of dives on mid. Nice, you should be fine. Throw it, chuck a spear. Got Zillion helping you out. There it is. Nice. Nice from SKT. I like it. Finally, somebody decides to just help Faker.
It is possible to sidestep that. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's versus Faker, but getting hit twice by those skill shots in a row costs ROX the early lead. One constant in this.
Okay. Top lane, still the same thing. We're kind of just expecting Smeb to passively win the lane. Duke not being, you know, he's good enough to not like lose it brutally. Pow. Very nice for him to just decide to flash that way, then jump over. Good shit. Or alternatively, just flash down. Never mind, that makes no sense. Bengi, you gotta shop though. So once Bengi shops, this is a really good spot for Nidalee. This is where Nidalee starts ramping up. Because she's gonna get her completed jungle item. She probably isn't gonna rush that. In fact, the Aether Wisp is a little bit better. Because you have just actual AP. And that mobility helps her out a lot. Just go Aether Wisp into whatever. And then just start farming and moving around faster than anyone. Okay, so he has gold for it. Great. So this is a sweet spot for them. And actually, Peanut changed his build. Interesting. I don't remember what his build was against EDG. But I do believe that all of SKT's junglers rush tier 2 boots first. Very interesting. Okay, so now what's Ben going to do? There's a lot of vision. Again, we're expecting SKT's vision to be between mid and bot. Nothing topside. They really just don't give a shit about Duke. It's like a British Duke. They just kind of sit there and they're there to exist. I'm not sure if that's actually accurate, but from what movies portray it, that's what it seems like. The Archduke and all that shit. This is a great steal. That means that he can go hand his off. And from this point onwards, SKT should be able to snowball mid really hard. So he can sit there, pressure bot, because Faker or Kuro has to base. And once he routes back to topside, he can do Raptors or red into Raptors into topside, or Raptors into red into topside, handoff blue. Maybe even contest that red buff. Unlikely. Honestly, including Smeb into the equation would be difficult. I do think that still play to what's been working. Ooh, I like this one even better actually. Hand off blue, recall complete jungle item, and go bot. Okay. Nice.
It's a fair bit of damage, but now it's Faker joining in, finding the double bomb and a prey. The curtain call is there, and Peanut's gonna block it, so that's gonna be all right for them. It is a TP out of
Okay, so that means that because the blue was not given away because Faker TP'd, he chooses to counter jungle. So always the counter play when the play is made. Excellent one right here. Take the red buff too. Take the red buff. Just wait for Gnar to push up the wave before starting it, right? Very good. Wait for Rumble, and voila, free red buff and a free pink ward. So double winning for Bengi here.
Gets hit by the Ash Arrow exactly on level 6. Like, how many times does that play have to happen? But because
And they respond with the counterplay, that's fine, but you can still hand off the blue. Actually, you know what I would have liked to see here? Oh, SKT had a fucking amazing window to actually dive topside. Zillion and Nid could have easily snuck up top because of that pink ward at a try. Sack bottom, and then just turn topside and just kill Smeb. Because there was no vision and there's no way ROX would have reacted because they were expecting him to just be doing blue. What are you doing, Wolf? There's really nothing they can do here. This turret's gone.
down, which he doesn't want to do. This lane pressure is a myth from ROX Tigers.
And there's a reason ROX is this confident, because in the mid lane, Kuro saw Faker run back into the base with
They needed to put pressure on the map because if you're going topside, you can actually make them panic and burn something. But just doing this, you just have Nidalee farm and do nothing. I really think they could have just dove top. Finally, somebody flashes it. Yes. Oh, no. Alright. Nice. Shield from Wolf. Smeb can... no need. Okay. Okay, just... can you kill Smeb? Just kill Smeb. Those bombs, though. They could have played some. I would have liked to see Faker flash on that and burn something. He does have ult. Ah, man. Alright, well. Let's see. What can they do now? They're trying to take bottom. I don't think Kuro had any pressure on mid. So he most likely can't take this turret now. ROX SKT answers right away, which is fine. This is good. Do you do dragon here? No, you do not, because you need tempo back. You just answered their play with a play of your own, and if you extend it to an extra additional play, that means that now they have the advantage and you're going to be the disadvantage. Instead, they can just base, reset, and be on an even ground again.
they should be able to respect that Faker is here much faster than Kuro. This is, from a strategic point of view, a misplay from ROX.
Okay, yeah, this is whatever.
You're right, it is another reactive play here by SKT, but they have the ability to roam.
Yeah, that's a slow ass bomb. Kill Smeb, give it to Prey, give it to Bang, I mean. Give it to Bang. Yes, give it to Bang. Nice, make sure your AD's fed as balls. 21.0 KDA in Bang. Wow. Wow, okay, so that's a red smite Olaf. Huh. So the thing about red smite that people overlook is that it's not just an offensive item, it's also quite defensive. If you were to go into a team fight and you simply red smite somebody that you're supposed to be tanking, let's say that Olaf's job for some reason is to solo tank the Jhin, well, the red smite's going to actually make him 20% tankier because he's going to take 20% less damage. So it's not just a DPS item, it's also very good for team fight tanking. So I think that we shouldn't throw that item out the window right away. The one thing that is difficult about it is that running that one with no sightstone, which usually you don't want to run that with sightstone because you want to be combat oriented, is that you only have one sweeper. So especially against the likes of SKT, a team that has such good vision control at times, having only one use of sweeper is a lot of pressure on the support not only to clear the wards up, but for actually understanding and doing a good job about it, and everybody communicating what the plan is and where the vision's gonna go, and where the vision denial they want. Honestly, Mini Ash looks like a... She looks like a small version of Sona, of DJ Sona. That's why you get Karma. It's that shield that helps out.
They were still so close to getting hit by this arrow because Gray, he just shoots them off so perfectly. He passed 2 wards and he still got within an inch of hitting right there.
Always a lot to watch. Of course, the Victor in the mid lane can blow it up,
So I'm guessing that once again they're gonna put Zillion in the bottom wave because he's safe,
helping for sure.
and then just have dual lane bot. He can siege, but against Victor, Victor doesn't even care.
Surprises top by moving behind the rumble and ROX go for what they've always been doing, switching up, going for another tier 1 turret, but there is still a dragon that's available in the bot side that
So this mountain will have to be what we fight for.
Yeah, and notice how open the map actually is right now. Both teams
It's got to be mountain because mountain will allow these teams to have a good Baron pressure. Well, ROX obviously has more with Zyra, and SKT doesn't really, unless they have Gnar there. It will actually let this be something on the map.
Yeah, it's always difficult when teams control their own side of the map so well.
So who's going bot? So, oh, Gnar's basing. They're sending Gnar bottom, maybe. And Zillion Rut's top.
Hopefully they don't get double slapped.
No, Gnar's still top.
bot wave. They sent Victor there.
Jin will catch bot wave.
Turn around like, nah, actually, I don't really want to go bot lane right now. Let's just share away from farm. So things are no longer stacked out minutes ahead. Both these teams are
Okay, so it seems like Bangi has
so much more that they don't see.
a window top if he chooses to go through lane.
Seem to just trade back and forth, mostly playing around clearing the waves, putting them for the turret and sinking.
But it's rough because top's not playing very aggro. And I mean, while I'm a big fan of switching it up, right? You haven't gone top all game. Bam, you make one play top. Like, whoa, I didn't expect that. I'm a big fan of that kind of move. I'm not a fan of playing to a side that you're not comfortable with. Let's say that they're actually, the reason is that they don't trust in Duke. Their plan's never with Duke, which is what seems to be the case. Going top just makes it that the execution is going to be much more important. And if the practice for that execution isn't there, then things have a higher chance of failing, right? I mean, it's a rumble, so there's a good chance that he can survive a dive and turn it 1v2.
He jukes back into it. Bang actually turned back down. The chain CC is there, but Bang is able to flash away, but that is Summoner's down. Now the reopen up on the Gorilla, but Peanut's going to tank the shots, and he's like, yeah, go ahead, shoot at me, I don't care. And the last one.
What is this?
Tell you, man, this guy, he knows exactly how you're gonna juke, and even that you know that he knows, you still get hit.
he got sped up by Karma too, and he couldn't figure out exactly where to go. Also, that play was set up.
Okay, so now there's no TP on Zillion, but it doesn't really matter because he can roam faster.
For a while now, Baker was meandering. Oh, there to catch Bray.
He's fine.
Flourishes there. Asher
He still has flash.
he's got Bangy to help stick him down. Now how good is that she's going to be undertows?
Oh,
Not how I would have aimed it myself. It should have been a little bit.
alright, well, Gnar can take tier 1, which is big. And they still have TP, so they can use this TP to force the Baron. The dragon, I mean. So now what they need to do is keep Gnar topside, use his TP, force down dragon. Bengi just takes over this jungle, starts dropping some serious wardage.
Flash, or no ghost, I should say, from
Would he have flashed for that? Would that have mattered? That kill wouldn't have really done anything.
would have had on him.
If he flashed, I think that he could have maybe hopped onto Rumble or something and actually killed him. But that kill's not going to get him the top turret. What will actually swing open this game is going to be a flash Gnar ultimate in the bottom side when they force out the Drake, which the dragon is, which we discussed, will be a big boost for SKT. So I like it. I like that he didn't flash for that.
They did get some very powerful wards within the jungle.
Okay, dragon is should be like 130 to 2 minutes to 130 from now. Really? He gave the XP to Karma. Huh. Really? I feel like you really just want to give that to to nid, but whatever. The speed will definitely help in not getting caught by arrow. Okay, tons of vision bot side. SKT should not have responded to help out Duke. Just keep pushing out middle and wait for this dragon spawn. That's what they're looking for. Just wait for the dragon. Where's that dragon at? Because I think if I remember correctly, the sign that says next Drake only comes up 3 minutes in. Nice. So it's good that they bought Yomu. So they're making little adaptations. Their itemizations make more sense. Oh. Okay, so Faker's going straight down mid. Zara's basing. Items all look fine. Well, it seems like nobody knows when the hell Dragon's coming up. Come on. Let's check it out. I'm really missing something here. I thought that was a sign that only appeared at 3. Well, anyways, he's going top side. I really think this is a mistake from Peanut. Just leave top. You're not doing anything here. Because nobody's been, you can see from top side that both guys have been having full HP like the entire time. Which means that if any time any of them were to fight, it's a very obvious indication that you're getting ganked. And if it's obvious that you're getting ganked, then you're just going to back off very easily because nobody has attempted things in the top side of the map. Okay, so we have the 130 mark on Dragon. Karma base, got CDR boots. I like it. More shields. Make sure that you have the vision for Dragon. I mean, SKT is pretty strong right now, I'd say. But ROX is no slouch. The Rumble Zanyas could make a difference if he were to fight. So still playing the top side. Okay, who's moving bottom? That pink ward at the red. I don't think that means anything right now, to be honest. Nobody's going to go down that ward. That side of the map doesn't indicate anything. It's not a big giveaway if somebody's there, so I think it's fine. I mean, if the other team doesn't want to clear it, that's even better in my opinion, because that means that their vision's not useful. Because that shit's not going to do anything in the dragon fight unless somehow they win a fight so hard that SKT retreats into the dragon pit, flashes onto the red side. Duke, what are you doing? Nice, Anya's. What? He has ult. What the hell is going on? Hop, hop. I mean, that looked great for SKT because Faker gets to roam, but I mean, ooh, all right. This is good though. They get to crash the wave. Crash the wave. Right, so Faker's moving in. As soon as he sees that he's extended, he gets the blue buff with the bomb and he's like, I'm gonna start moving up here to help this guy out. This is so clean from Smeb. That's a nice dodge from Peanut though on that spear. I thought he was just going to stay there and get himself killed with the revive. Okay, SKT forced that D. Because Duke moved down, ROX couldn't respond. They don't want to just start the fight with TP. Okay, so mid turret still what's at bay here. Duke does have ulti and rage. They might try to force now that Arrow's down. This should be an easy turret. Alright, what's the next objective for SKT? Well, you can Baron, but I don't think they're in a position to do so. I don't think they're strong enough. They don't have enough damage. So if we exclude Baron from the picture, ROX can Baron, but they're not in a position to do so. So I think you keep the same lane assignment. Dual lane mid, that's what we've seen from SKT this whole time. And I mean, ROX has done the same thing. But I mean, they have mid bottom here. So I'm not sure what that's about. I know she's just trying to crash the wave or something, but it's slowing things down.
Because I agree, they don't want to just dive into the Rock Tigers, but they do want to poke them and have long, extended fights.
Honestly, the way to do that is
Ashe does not have sums. Or does, I mean.
that's obviously very easy to do. There's Becky.
Nice. That's very good to burn that sum. That's huge, actually. I like the response from Pare, how quick he is on the arrow as soon as he sees the Jhin open up. So now they're sending Gnar bot, which might mean... Well, it's two things. You can have the Gnar bottom just because it's just the most standard thing. Baron's the next objective post 20 minutes. And having Zillion near you is better for moving around and not getting caught, so you want to have the Zillion be grouped up. I mean, that's the assignment I would have gone for. Personally, I'm just trying to think of why would they do another assignment? What situation would you have Zillion bottom? Not sure. Maybe Zillion can beat out the Rumble right now. He can kite him out. He's pretty strong, and Rumble's not itemized to deal with a mage. But I do prefer Zillion closer to the dual lane so that he can save their ass. So if you've noticed, I think the theme has been just push, roam, which is how League should be played. You push a wave, and unless you can take the turret right away, you leave. You don't do the 5-man ARAM. You actually try to fight for other parts of the map outside of a lane so that when you go back to the lane, you're stronger and you have more areas to get on the lane and threaten them. So now that top lane was pushed. Oh, okay. Can you proc the ult? He's too fast. Slick Rick over there. Actually, if that one hit. If one of those hit, that would have been a kill. So they only burn one ult, which is pretty nice. That feel when it's every Zyra that's trolling. He dies. Ooh, he lived. He got that heal off in the final second. It's a CDR boots. I mean, but did they get a turret? The gold is not growing. I still find that highly unnecessary. They could have just taken the turret because it's quite low, the tier 2 mid. Right, let's see. So you kill a gorilla. Nice little pick.
First of all, it's very impressive of mine for SKT to scout out that burst. Because Wolf was allowed to flash ER in, would have been a win. Great from Kuro as well, dodging the second bomb at least, but then Bengi aggressively moves in as they kill Kang.
Right, look at how low that turret is.
When he flashed forward as well, because Faker had been reviving
Once Gnar gets there, they could have threatened that one. And that would have been easy to go for a Baron after that. I don't know. I think I'd still be like a little over eager on that one. A little too much. Summoners did get burned. So it's just a matter of how well can they use it next time. Alright, let's see. But I mean, they did play it well. Mechanically, that was fine. 30 secs on drag. Gnar bot side. Okay, so you could probably just have Nid and Gnar do it over the wall or something, and then just Gnar ready to TP. The most important thing here is going to be to have mid pushed up. And I'm really glad they made the adaptation to go Karma, actually. Oh, you know what would have been a sick opening from ROX? Had they done Karma, Ashe. Karma, Ashe first rotation. If they did Karma, Ashe, they wouldn't have the speed up, and Wolf would have died 1 trillion times. And so would everyone else. So yeah, Nid gets caught out. Easy peasy. Laser with Rylai's is deadly. Ashe arrow. You name it. Instead of just two-manning the dragon, they got caught. Because they could have done so because there's that wave crashing top from Faker. So what you use is you use that pressure topside to draw ROX back to you, and then you move down bottom, allowing you to get the inside track into who makes it first into the dragon. You make it first, you're guaranteed to win the fight almost always. Ooh, Faker. Man, Wolf is a magnet on these. This guy, that arrow is probably the one that tilted him the most. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Nobody can even hit me, man. All right, can you just do the guy? It's a mountain. Just take. Okay. Warding solo, baby. The solo wards get caught up by Jin Nid. Can they just do dragon already? Either force a tier 2 or do dragon. Okay, so they say Jin and Nid's got it. We've got it. Zillion topside. They might try to catch him out with another arrow. So this is good. Jin going bottom for the turret. Force the turret. Force the tower. Nice. Holy moly. Damn, that Nid did a lot of damage. See, that's what I meant. You could have sent Zillion bottom, and magic damage would just obliterate this guy. Oh. Wait, why wouldn't you just lay down the gravity field a little sooner? Was it down?
Back in the day, that was much better for the victor if the ultimate's still silenced, because you actually forced Zillion to use his ultimate much earlier. Just a little interrupt, though. Faker can always get out.
Alright, so there's no flash on Rumble now, which is pretty big. And now it's time for SKT to finally force down Baron. They have double drag, double mountain. This should be a piece of cake. Okay, so they clearly want it soon. Everyone shop. There's pink wards ready, even though Faker doesn't have one. That greedy bastard. Okay, everyone gets their wards. Gets their buffs. Okay, so they need to push up to tier. If they had that tier 2 mid, this would have been really easy. But now Ashe is able to really play this far up. Okay, so the blue buff is coming up for ROX, which means that they can use that timing with a ward to catch somebody greeting out for that. But there's plenty of vision around blue. They do need it at Raptors. They need it at doubles or over red buff to see a little further. This is not enough because they just see Nid moving towards blue. And they're fine giving up blue if they can stall out a little longer. Arrows coming up. Nice side steps. Yes, alright. Lay down the sheet. There it is. You lay it down sooner. And voila. Gorilla, you greedy bastard. Okay, so what do they lose out of this? Nice, nice. I completely agree that they should have sacked that. That was a good play from ROX. Sacking the turret to go to the top side for the kill. Just because getting that kill slows the game down more, gives you more gold. And if you think back, if SKT had played it right, they could have taken it. Is that the cat? This goddamn thing. Cats, man. All right, we're back. Let's see. All right, so we're trying to see the Baron play out of SKT. Another opening onto Ashe. Should have been first shot onto Ashe. Don't know why they used the first shot onto Rumble. I guess to fake it. But she's low, and there's no pressure on Baron right now. Sorry about that. That's just going to come out loud in the edit. So what are they pressing for? Like, this vision needs work. God, Nid is so fed right now. It's been smart out of ROX to recognize that their blue should not be taken, because the second one of them shows up blue, they will lose a fight. They're all very important in this. So that's very smart out of ROX. Normally you might see a game where a team says, "Oh, I want blue buff. My wave clear will be so good." And then the second they go, "Shit, it's littered with wards," the other team starts Baron, gets a position at the Baron, and then they win the game off that. And SKT has been smart and done the same thing. They're not going for it. They're simply waiting. It's a trap. But, man, they really have to push mid harder, because the problem is they're not grouped. They're not close enough around middle. And Faker flashed. Deathfire? Deathfire? No. Damn. Just push up mid. Because they have to push mid and bottom at the same time. If Nar keeps Rumble away, and you just keep pushing middle, and you open up with Jhin ultimate every time, but Olaf isn't there. They're starting this. Nar is not Mega. I think he just timed out. He just Nar'd out. Zillion has ult. Bang is just frontlining. Nice pick. Big. That's big. Oh, shit. Kuro does not have flash. W? Anything? Yep. Why would you start Baron there as ROX? What are they doing? He's got ult. Zillion ult. Oh, Zillion TP'd? Wait, where'd Zillion go? He just went straight to push mid. They have this.
And there's still a Gnar in the base of the ROX Tigers. And that should be enough. The curtain call is there. This should be the land. Easy peasy. Bang is
Nice. Well, don't know why they're starting Baron. Oh, the one SKT guy in the front. Like, yeah, woo! SKT boys. Damn, Zyra got slammed harder than Batman did to the character that she looks like. I don't really know. I just know I saw that movie. That one with the green, that when you kiss her you die or something like that. How about this? Don't kiss her. 50 CS, 1 inhib. Elder Drake in the bottom side. That is absolutely perfect. I think SKT just goes for Drake here. That was a nice little bombing. Yeah, so Zillion just went straight mid. I mean, I think that's one of those moments where you just call out whichever one. Either everybody goes mid or everyone goes top to chase. Both are fine. It's just that you just gotta be on the same page. I don't think that's time where you split up and say, oh, I'll do this one and I'll do that one. That's all that it is. Both calls are fine because you can just go mid and 4-man, or you can just 4-man top and win the fight there. Oh. And Kuro gets hit with the residue. I mean, my proudest moment was calling out the draft. Okay, this is game. Next game, ROX gets side selection. They banned J Soul, MF. They banned Rise, Syndra, Cassio. See, I think the Cassio ban was bad. You just banned the Karma. So I think the problem is they don't want to ban the Karma because Kuro doesn't have an answer to Victor. You banned the Karma because you didn't ban the Karma because you were worried that he didn't have an answer to it. And you had no problems not banning it the previous game on blue side because you knew you were in a second rotation Victor. Very interesting. Or third. I think it was second. Okay, so now it seems that they figured out what the issue was with the Ashe, which is great. Although, to be fair, Nidalee was pretty solid. So, SKT on this next game, I mean, for what it's worth, what they need to do this next game is super simple. You just keep Gnar splitting bot, or you have him group with you, and you 4-1 or just 5-man topside. I prefer the 4-1, but both work. Yeah, you have Baron, so 4-1 is better because you have Baron. If they didn't have Baron, I can see it, but 4-1 with Elder. So they're trying to TP. Faker got hit. They can't clap him right away. Gnar is already here. Oh, shit. They're just too fed. Whew. Sir. There better not be a fly in here. Oh, yes. Here we go. Game 5. Alright, let the games finally begin. Let the games resume.
Welcome back to Madison Square Garden. We are here for the climactic game.
Oh, there will be there will be a lot of climaxing in this one.
Finally giving us our first play.
SK Telecom T1 reigning world
Yep.
champion. They've already won
Yep.
it twice, by the way, last year and 2 years before that. And now it's, okay, who's going to make the final? Who can finally close out the series? ROX, who have been cursed, never able to beat SKT, maybe now they can.
Yeah, and it's
I like the pattern, the fact that Freak's shirt is the same color as Crepo's tie.
luckily for them, they're on the blue side. That's the advantageous side.
And then the next thing that would be missing is for Jat's shirt to be the same as Crepo's tie. And then his tie to be the same as Freak's shirt. Somehow, if you could find a way to combine it like that. I think that would make a very interesting visual appeal to the show.
Picks available, and they only have ban slots for all 3. Are we going to see maybe 2 left open, trade 1 for beneficial first rotation on purple side?
Okay, Jin or Nid Jace, oh,
Syndra, and then maybe react with a 3rd ban.
You can see the first ban is already.
okay. You ban Jace or Nid here. You ban Nid and Jace. So you're letting them have Soul or what? Have them first pick Soul.
Yep, guaranteed here with the Nidalee being banned.
So you're telling me,
Chase that's going to make its way to the first pick. Olaf is out, forcing Bengi to play at least, seeing if he wants to steal it away.
no man, you gotta ban out Soul. You gotta. I think the Jace is a bigger ban. Duke's not been having a great time. Don't let him have Jace Elise. Okay, they're going with the Camp Faker.
Whoa, no Chase.
No rush at all, actually, and preferring.
Karma Chameleon. They're baiting you to pick Ashe. They're saying we'll do the same shit you do if you take Ashe. Is it the Alistar time for Wolf?
As soon as you drop it from the permaban, the expectation is that a team immediately pounces on it. But sometimes they don't even care. Sometimes
Do you take Ashe?
Turns out
Ashe Karma's pretty good.
for no reason at all.
Also curious is the first pick Ashe is also nowhere to be seen.
I think you don't. I think you take the jungle. Clinch the jungle. You know they want Ashe. Clinch jungle. Take your jungle pick.
Praise Ashe, and then the previous game wasn't quite
Take jungle AD.
not even
Go.
Yeah, and now with the misfortune banded,
Jungle AD.
right off the bat, there's
Jungle AD.
variables that they could pick for this.
Ashe, really?
This would be interesting. A double steal away here.
With Elise up too is the interesting thing for me because
Okay.
super clear for looking against Elise, although he has been prioritized recently.
Mind games definitely going on here. The Ash pick suddenly contested in the series.
All right. Let's see. Let's check it out.
Everybody's like, yes, please, Ash. Players calls come back, but nobody.
Prey shall play Jin. Oh, no. The deny. The deny. Oh, goodness gracious. Triple power pick here. Oh, man.
incredible Jin to round it out.
So they get counter pick jungle.
So they let him have Karma so that he won't die. Basically, put him on a support bot. Put Kuro on a support bot. See, that's what I thought they would do. The Nami. I like the Nami here. Nami to poke.
Any jungle with that, you have
I can dig it.
the synergy to pull it off. You can definitely nail some ganks. So you got free push in mid lane with the Karma. This is Kina's playground.
And with the range they have here, I would
And then you just take top. You take the top lane
in the draft, but you're looking at SKT right
and let Faker decide what he wants to play. You know you're against Jace top. Don't be dumb. It's not Jace mid. What? Really? He would take Malzahar.
against the Karma in the mid lane because they did double ban you as far as the rise of Syndra are concerned. Cassiopeia is a strong pick. His Zillion was very effective, but it's super hard to land bombs on a Karma.
Really? That makes more sense.
The Oriana.
All right. Actually, I think there's a stat that Faker's Ori is like the most impressive thing of his best champion, actually, or something like that. It's pretty legit.
Well as the Elise ROX on a lot of comfort here in game.
Okay, you knew those 2 picks out of ROX were obvious.
We saw what happens if it misses. He falls super far behind.
I think at that point, the last 2 picks don't really matter. You know what the other team's running, so you take the Poppy.
Pick potential for Tigers is insane. The fact that Jin could open
Oh man. This is a very risky game. I get the feeling that ROX can snowball out of control this one. Smeb will beat Duke. Peanut will have a decent time against Bengi early on. Kuro won't die. And the bot lane will most likely be even, but in favor of... Who knows? I mean, I don't know how they'll play it out. I would imagine this lane has the advantage towards Nami and the Ashe. It's quite strong with the sustain and range, but again, because Zyra's harasses so much about skill shots, it really depends on how good Zyra's playing. Here comes the handshake. How do they do it? Like, oh, watch me eyebrow lower. No. Fuck you. No, they're probably good friends. It's like, it's probably the relationship that happens in Anchorman. It's like, man, I hate you with all my life, but damn, do I respect you. That's probably what it's like. I want it to be that. That would be amazing. That would be such a good story. Fucking Blank, man. Ruining SKT's chances. Damn you, Blank. I knew it all along. You can ask everybody in there. You can ask everybody in the boot camp. Crumbz, what did you think about Bengi or Blank? I would say every time, I like Bengi. I think Bengi's better. I think they should play Bengi. Bengi's the answer. But I was like, nah, they both suck. They both suck. Case in point. Case and point. Well, that's a very good analogy, actually. Batman and Robin, and especially nobody puts Robin in their top 20. but Batman would. Oh, that's so clever. That was well said. That was awesome. All right. SKT has this in the late game, I feel, because ROX should fall off a little bit. They're usually just burst and then the sustained fight. If SKT can tank it out, they should win it. Ooh, yes. So the red star from Lee is either A, I'm cheesing, B, I am trying to just stay healthy. Which I get excited because it could be just that I'm cheesing. But Smeb can give a really good leash onto the Elise, so any cheese that's trying to be an invade is unlikely to work, because you see Elise is about to finish her blue buff. So had Bengi made it to that side, it most likely wouldn't have resulted in anything. To top things off, he doesn't have priority in top side because Smeb is obviously Jace and can just win every lane. So he can collapse easier. Is an easier time to collapse. 8, 9. So perfect CS from Smeb. Oh, are we doing a wraparound on mid? Oh, yes. Yes. Move up. You got this. What? I don't like that at all from Kuro. You could have let Peanut lead on that one. Faker had no clue. Because Kuro could have saved his flash, and now both mid laners not having flash is way worse than having. Oh man, because if Karma had flash, Faker's dead next time, 100%. Alright, so hand off to blue, so that means they know Bengi's bot side. They know he's finishing bot. Dual lane should back off. Top lane's going to be an island, so it's just like, how good can Smeb shit on Duke?
If Peanut decides to outpace here,
And so far, the answer looks extremely fucking steamy because it's 24-12. Whew. Alright, so what I want to see from Peanut is stay in this side of the jungle. Wait for Faker to get back, and then you surprise him. Wait, what? Huh? Wait, did I just miss something?
too much. It already happens in this series. When Faker walks back into lane with blue buff, it is not worth the information cost against a team so good as the ROX Tigers.
What?
How clutch Peanut with that move.
I mean, I guess he just went back, but whatever, it worked. I mean, I just would have liked to have seen it, you know.
Weaving in a couple auto attacks, getting a decent chunk down on towards Wolf and Bang, but look at what they can do with this Nami. Another volley comes through. But it's
Who's that? That's Karma.
actually Kuro on the chase. He's got no flash, but gonna land slow into a whole bunch of CC, and it forces Bang to flash out.
I think Bang could have. I guess the TP made him hesitate. Sork shoes Elise, baby. Here we go. So now Lee Sin's pretty fucking useless because once you fall behind to the other jungler, you're in a really bad spot until you have kick and you can actually make something happen.
Some experience here. This in turn frees up Faker.
Although Faker is about 8 CS up.
They were looking to
Oh.
damage or just simply die to buff.
Scouts the red buff. They're very low level, but it would be a 4v2, so they're Peanut there again.
Peanut there again to push the Lee Sin out, but be careful because Bangy wants a bit more. Won't jump for any extra.
Every move you make,
Whew.
you take.
Okay, top got a little better. It wasn't just, it's still about 12 CS up. It's 16, but the wave might be crashing.
Twice in that brush is a nasty spider lane.
And there was one other time in this tournament where the
I really wish I would have seen the angle from the first blood, but I'm guessing that he just got caught out immediately. He didn't get to go through river.
nearly kill and rush sorcerer shoes. Then he went on to get 10 kills in that game. He's looking to do that again. He's been in the right place. He's going to go.
All right, let's see. So now Elise cannot go topside because Poppy is not really chunked, but she certainly has the damage. Blue buff is coming back up. You want to give that to Kuro. Dual lane, no sums. I do think you go bot side, so you probably grab blue, hand that off, finish Gromp base, or go straight Gromp to blue. So he's probably telling Karma, hey, I need you to stay. I want to hand off blue. So Kuro says, yep, I got you, dude. I will stay, no problem.
That's the power of the ROX early game. They just find their opponent jungler and play around it.
Waits for the recall, immediately starts pushing, so he misses out CS. I like the use of the E. Perfect CSing from Smeb. Beautiful work of art. Okay, so he bases. Are you going to hand off blue, Peanut? He's doing the same thing. You go Aether Wisp first so that you get that movement speed and the extra damage. You don't need the jungle item.
Still applies damage. It's still just
So he's going straight bottom. There's a line of pink wards from ROX to help him out. I'm guessing they'll probably have to do a flash route onto Ashe.
to lane gank bot. He is playing against
If he's smart, he can sniff this out with an E.
high cost, high reward.
But it's risky. I mean, damn, double pinks. It's not worth it moving up to that first brush. Okay, if you're not going to flash out. Why won't you just flash out, damn it? Just flash.
Set 2 pink wards. It's actually 3 pink wards to set up the bottom gate, making sure nothing can see him on the approach up except for a hawk shot.
Why won't you flash? And all I see is Peanut's head bopping up and down. I guess when you... See, the problem is we watch too much Faker. Because the camera is too focused on Faker. And when you watch Faker too much, you expect that out of him. You expect that everybody will be able to do the same thing. Bad expectation. What? Oh, what? And then the whole world orgasmed in cuteness. Which, I mean, I still don't. I just don't have that ability, to be honest. If I could, I would. Wow. Tavi's on Jace. That is one tanky guy. Sunfire first on Poppy.
They know it's still possible. These guys have such great teamwork.
And also, both teams right here need to display a high level of endurance. And the fact that ROX Tigers is bouncing around just speaks to how much energy they have. They have been on stage
Okay, so he throws at the ball. Let him know it's safe.
finals for the World Championship
Hmm.
for 5 hours, and they're still so bouncing.
Still, nobody should go topside. Once Cleaver is completed on Jace, it should be good.
Time of the flash. The kick on a gorilla. The Q lands as well. He flashed to get back towards his try brush, but has nowhere to go.
Damn it, Wolf. And you take him the kill too?
The 300 going to support Nami. The
Jeez, man.
still a great kill for Banky.
Yeah, they did need to
No, the kill went to Wolf.
would have been able to move up a bit with the heal.
Okay, Cloud Drake. This will be a good one early on, though. This definitely helps a lot.
For SKT, that it's actually a Cloud Drake. The Ocean Infernal around all would have been better in this situation.
Yeah, but they've lost also two of their pink wards here, so major hit right there to the vision. Look at Banky. Scoots in through. Challenging Gorilla. Vision totally unexpected.
Pow.
And instant decision making as well. Kicks him, throws the Q immediately, makes it so Gorilla can't dodge it. Then he delays on the follow through from his Q because he
Well done. Well done.
possible on that play.
Yeah, it was such a
Perfect.
surprise that Gorilla wasn't ready to flash. The fact that
Alright, so let's check out the vision for SKT. Once again, shitload of vision between mid lane and bottom. As expected,
they didn't expect the old Brian is still entirely
they don't have enough mana to dive top.
He's been around a while. He knows all
the
the
old schools. Or maybe he's just getting old.
Well, results don't lie though. So far, Banky is
He's full HP. Like, what is even happening in this lane?
by Nina, but that was more excellent play by the ROX Tigers junglers than objectively
I mean, to be fair, Smeb does have to play with caution because he can be killed. And dying in this lane would certainly
Keep pushing.
blunder his advantage.
Earliest you can dive. A Poppy is like level 4, but after that you probably shouldn't attempt it anymore.
especially. The one thing that does help is that Peanut's a more magic damage dealer right now, so the chain vest doesn't really help against the least. But yeah, the difficulty
Okay, so what's the next attempt? There's still no sums on or no flash on Nami, but it's gonna take a little too long. And SKT's playing accordingly because you have Bangi just sitting around river the whole time. But now it's gonna be how well can they push the vision in, and where are they gonna place it? So they're going into red side. Peanut reacts,
This is also where SKT
clearing the pink ward. Very nice.
the Ashe and the Lee Sin when Jace was up, so they want to be able to control the bottom side of this map.
Very good to ward hop that. You don't want to get chunked. Very nice. Very nice.
to repel it. What a great kill for
Or
SKT.
even just flash it here. SKT, the mid-jungle synergy is back.
They have been developing it for years, but as you say, Peanut,
Oh yeah, baby. Developed for years.
he'd be able to just walk out of that, gets caught in the CC chain, and there goes the jungle control. It's in the side of SKT.
Oh, he used his pink ward instead of waiting for Faker to be there. At least he placed the ward and is gonna see somebody out, so that's really not that big a deal.
Wave Queen Taker says, "Don't you dare! I'll tank for the minions." Gorilla blocks the arrow. Sure, everyone's playing it right, but at the end of the day, when it's all played
Very
properly,
nice.
it's SKT who gets the first turret of the game and a gold lead.
And that's the Orianna pick into the Karma. It scales better. And
Come on, man.
with the two blue buffs, it will also roll
Make my pick'ems come true.
so hard to deal with even if you're Karma, which means Faker and Bengi are in the jungle first. And to go for this play, really hard to spot, honestly. Well played by Faker.
It was on the very edge of the shockwave. He didn't flash because I don't think he thought it would hit him. Now he invades.
Okay, that's a TP from Karma and a TP from Jace, all onto Faker. But he didn't even have to flash. He just burned Ghost. What? You're not gonna die to that, man. His shit wasn't even charged.
Teleported in to save Faker, and this is where the game is kind of descending into chaos.
And Peanut, in the recipient of this chaos, taking plenty of damage.
Not the chaos style.
For now, 700 gold for SKT.
Okay, but Ashe is topside, and this should be enough people to clear this. QW the wave. Oh, nice. Little R on that. They can't take this. They're gonna tank this. Nice. Ashe takes top turret. Waste him another time. Here comes Poppy. Can she defend this? It's ballsy. But Popsters is here.
Holding on, the better macro play wins here.
Oh, and this is fascinating.
Oh. Oh.
And he has the ulti as well.
And for a series that is mostly played around ROX Tigers getting control of the side lanes and having Faker win in the mid lane, it's so fitting in the 5th game how SKT nearly take both side lane turrets, while their mid lane turret is the one that is low. It has been such a close game, and Beggy caught by Peanut.
Wait, just smite the red and live. Smite the red, man. What's going on?
Final shot right there. Just before the turrets fall, everybody gets time to defend them, respectively mid and top lane.
All right, can Bang take the tower?
Advantage from his mid lane into the other lanes, especially when it's
See, look at that. What is that? I guess they're trying to fake him out with the double TP.
when he gets out. Yeah, plans Duke should have canceled.
Yeah, Duke definitely should have canceled that when Faker was in trouble, but he had already ghosted to being mostly in safety.
Man, Duke has been underwhelming.
Can't maintain pressure bottom lane, and then that also makes the rotation a little bit easier for ROX because they know that Duke can threaten more health through that mid lane, so the game stays very close.
Alright, the next real objective on the map is this tier 1 tower.
There is arrow up,
So the turrets are
so I wonder who they're gonna force this onto.
so it's River Vision and top lane.
The fact that Jace has toppies just makes him impossible to deal with for the likes of Ashe.
They're very much doing the double TP as we've seen a lot in this series and trying to set
Like once Jace jumps onto Ashe, he's gonna get 2-shot.
clear in this lane for Smeb. And really, based on these really peculiar map rotations, I actually feel like SKT does have the pressure advantage, and they're the ones trying to get that other turret in top.
That's why they won. They also have the booming threat.
So they're sending Poppy back up. This means that we're probably looking at a timing where SKT's Ori will catch the bot wave. So this is just another way of putting more farm onto Faker. Because he's going to catch out this wave, then rotate bot, while Ashe goes mid. Oh, Ashe is going straight bottom. Huh. So they're changing the assignment this time. Every other game they had 1-3-1 or 1-2-1. This time they're having one dead. Interesting. Where's the arrow coming?
The fatigue is definitely kicking in here for ROX Tigers. This is multiple shockwaves that should have been flashed.
And Faker is on point right now with Orion. You have to give him the credit of these shockwaves being right on the edge. And yes, they've been on stage for 5 hours. They have missed a few of the flashes.
Has it been 5 hours? Shit, man. What have I been doing with my life here? Duke roamed. He didn't have TP, so he started walking.
These are the 10
He could have taken the top turret here.
200 gold difference. 1 turret to 1, 3 kills to 3. 17 minutes into the game.
Had this wave crashed a little sooner, he would have gotten this.
Playing on a timer because their mid laner just becomes so obsolete later in the game. Kuro is already behind the CS.
He flash? No.
It is so hard to kill the Poppy as Jace once he's gotten these items. This is why you get an early CS lead on Jace, and then Poppy neutralizes Sunfire Cape, Ninja Tabi, plus the
Okay, another cloud for SKT. Quite unlucky, if I may say so myself. Poppy with TP. Okay, so just find a way to focus on those two turrets. There's no need to go bot. They're just going bot to save their own turret and catch waves. But there's a CS lead building into the ADs that's already transitioned into a level lead, which is huge. CS lead, fine. Item and HP and the level, not fine. So this is looking really good for SKT IMO, because I don't think I've only seen one Jace legitimately carry the game, and that was Splice's Wonder. And it's not about the mechanics of the Jace, it's how they actually choose to move around the map and pressure the map. So now that he got this first turret, it's going to be time for Smeb to see what he's made of in this Jace matchup. What does it mean that he has a CS lead? Does it mean that he's just going to be able to hit one poke spell and that's it, or what? Oh, he charged him out of that. Whoa, double title. Jin's coming up. Faker's here. Wolf no mana. Faker's gonna kill Jin. Flash over. No flash. Duke will live. Very nice.
This is SKT kind of pulling the trigger too early. They had Ash coming from base with item advantage. They didn't need to kill Smep. Just get him away from the minion wave and look for the objectives. That was what ROX was doing.
Okay, Faker can now pressure middle. Can he get the tower? Is it so? Because he's leaving, I'm gonna say no, or he's just gonna go catch more farms. He's saying, I need to be fed as fuck to do this. I can't believe that tidal wave actually hit both people. That was incredible. See, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of flashing. If you're on edge, you gotta be on edge like a war vet that thinks something's coming to kill him at night. You hear a cat, wake up, and you're ready to get your gun out. Getting your gun out is the equivalent of going of using flash. Ooh, nice little sidestep. But there's 2 carries in mid from SKT. Oh. Nasty. Poor guy popped his Yomus. Hey, I'm scot-free. And then he dies. Walks straight into it. Faker, what are you doing? Everyone's trolling. Nice. They're getting sloppy. The game 1 looked a lot better. And I think the whole fatigue point is fair. It was a flash cocoon. Oh, mama. He doesn't have Smiteroni. Oh, what? Oh, God. That is hyphy. That's some hyphy shit. What is going on? Holy. That's still worth it for SKT. They get the turret. They get 2 turrets because they get top turret too. That was some clutch. That was clutch, man. Wow. Damn. You didn't know you didn't have smite. You didn't want a 50-50. I think it was a good call. I think that was a good call from ROX.
You want to commit to a 20-minute Baron in a game 5 against SKT to keep your chances for the Summoners Cup alive.
And it just speaks to the situation we're in right now. The high pressure situation. ROX
Man, Ori as a when you play jungle and you're against Oriana and you're like, "Ah, ball bitch, get out of here." You get hit by that first Q, like, oh god. It's like all Syndra balls in one at the same time.
Oh, it's Smeb getting caught up with this one, though. Jumping over to the minions, trying to get away from Bang. Thankfully not slowed by the volley. And he is going to get his life out of this one. But the Q's going to land. The tackle, the knockup.
Ooh.
Kick back out of prey. That's already one. Will it get two?
No. My pick'ems.
SKT on an absolute tear. Looking for more. Chased by Faker. Stays alive. Thanks to help from Wolf. The re-engage Bangy is low. Smeb
All right, well, they just keep getting caught out of position.
Some really pressured plays coming out of these guys. Faker flashing into the turret, unable to get the final kill, but they still
I feel like why not just flash for the Elise right away? Commit. Make her blow repel into no targets. That's that third Ocean Drake, and you know what? You know why I can tell you it's the Ocean Drake was actually the reason why. The Ocean Drake was the reason why SKT made it to the Baron pit. I'm gonna tweet. I gotta tweet that out. That's a good tweet. The only reason SKT got to the Baron on time was because of the two Cloud Drakes who the Clown Drake strikes against Clown Drake always has the last laugh. Hashtag Worlds. There we go.
Triple Cloud Drake, they run insanely fast. They can make the rotations happen, get where they need to be on the map. And they've got the gold lead to make sure those fights finish in their favor. Now a red buff attempt for this guy. Look at the damage he's got on that. Gives them damage back.
Oh, there's a 70 CS discrepancy in the bottom lane. This game's over. And 70 in mid as well. Oh man. Hamana. This one's out the window.
goal with the Jace right now, which is insane because the Poppy just feels so much stronger. So take
2K up bottom, 2K up mid. Oh, Peanut.
Knocked around. Arrow into everything else they could need. A two-man knockup. And Bangy wants maybe a bit more, but he bites off more than he can chew. That's 1-for-1 jungler for support down. But look at this Duke.
What are you engaging on? You're not gonna kill Poppy.
It's already dead. Maybe not as invincible as we think, though. Still getting worn down. But Smeb goes for a shot onto the back line. Another route onto Duke.
Damn, that is a ballsy jump in.
No damage really going through in this one.
Ooh.
Deadly flourish picks him off, and now it's a numbers lead for ROX Tigers. Shock blast land, also a slow in for Kuro, and he gets the chain. He gets the root, but not gonna get it all the way, and Duke is able to walk out.
Not
Deadly
only
flourish, though.
is Duke so tanky, the fact that Oriana
Well, this got wildly entertaining because the inhibs are still not down.
takes him such a long time to whittle him down. If they get access to anybody behind Duke, that's the way Fox can strike. Wolf can also deal. Notice the shockwave hits Peanut.
That poor arrow hit Gorilla at the same time. He didn't even get to cast his ult.
he is hoping to die with impunity right here. But the
See, I think Bengi had the right idea. I don't blame him for dying there because he had a nice double kick, but Duke ulted at the same time. So they kind of gave him no targets, and Smeb just got to jump on him for free.
game, and they are landing enough skill shots to make it count.
Like, why do you even chase?
Little damage from the top grenade gets finished off by the deadly flourish.
The rest of this chase, it's ROX trying, but not able to quite secure it. No CCs able to be had, and everyone else able to disengage properly. But now the play towards top side. They do see Faker, and the though, so can they get anything else? The flash chase, it's Smeb onto his face, looking for a little bit more. And it's gonna go down. Faker with just the ghost gets away with it.
He didn't even.
Gorilla charged at him in an empty lane. He did a minor step upwards, forcing the cocoon to ever so slightly miss this mid lane exposed. The prey is
This guy is not real.
support. Running at him, he knew he was getting
Damn, that was a really smart play from ROX anyways, trying to go for that. You know you have to get a pick at this point. Stall the game out.
And so many incredibly slim margins that could decide this series. And that's what makes the best players the best. The ability to perform in clutch situations.
See, why would you ever? Why would you ever? If there was a hypothetical, you know, how there's Madden, there's NBA 2K something, NHL 2K, whatever. There was League of Legends 2K, whatever, 2K16. Why on earth would you not? Like, everybody would just first pick Faker. Why would you not first pick Faker? If your purpose is to win, you just fucking first pick Faker every time. If you don't pick Faker, you're not doing it right. The Q missed. That Q would have helped a little bit. But Ori's topside still. Error and tidal wave are down with Baron up. TPs are up from Duke. Some setup around Baron, and it looks like they're trying to two-man it. There is no blue trinket, and Elise isn't moving up. I think it's become obvious at this point, now that they're moving in. But Elise is cut off. They have it. Don't fight, SKT's got the call. Disengage, back off. We got Baron. Very nice. Mountain in 30. You gotta go. I think they need this dragon to go for the siege, and it's pretty much on the way. A lot of times you don't want to get dragons when you have Baron because you can make a better play, but I think they're gonna need this to move around to actually break the base. They're looking for a pick first. If they get a pick right now, then they can close out. See, I still would have thrown out the arrow, because if you throw out the arrow before she gets to doubles, you can force her to repel. And if she repels and there's not a target in sight, she basically is just a sitting duck. Ooh.
If not all, Duke has had side lane pressure over Smeb, whether it's due to picks or play. But now later in the game, this puppy is still showing up. He's definitely doing his role so well. And
all right, here comes a 1-3-1. Ori in the mid. There's not a plethora of wave clear from ROX, but they just can't step up because they can just get caught out. Yeah, I think that's the sentiment that I share. He's held his own and then some. Like, of course he's not going to outshine Smeb, but he's definitely been doing quite well. Like, he didn't lose lane, right? He fell down some CS that you're supposed to, and he didn't lose the turret until it was 18 minutes in. Very impressive. See, that's why I like the Nami into the Jhin Ashe. Or Jhin Zyra, because you can always tidal wave and disengage, and you can arrow and disengage, because Jhin ultimate's way too broken. I don't think he had to flash that right away. They still got a turret, but now they have to reset. There's 2 sums down. Yeah, I think they have to reset. I mean, staying here is a little ballsy because you know you don't have ults, you don't have flashes. Of course, you ransack the jungle before you leave. 8K up. So I think Ashe is just going for red topside. I think we're going to see the same formation, 1-4, 1-4 or 1-3-1. Man, it's so hard to break these damn bases. I'm going to say SKT 1-4s. And ROX just can't look for anything with their own TP. It's QSS for Crucible. Because their comp had to get ahead early on, and while they did, they kind of botched it. They could have gotten a little bit more ahead, but well, it wasn't botched actually. It was Bangy and Faker that got it back. 100 CS lead in mid. Come on, let's see it. Let's see some action. 1-4. There's still Jin, and there's no Ashen title era, so this Jin ultimate's actually going to be huge this fight. If he gets into a good position. So I think they're waiting for a root. Oof. Yeah, that's huge. So big wave that's going to build up bottom, and I don't think SKT should give a shit. Just keep going mid and top. Okay, so they are carrying. They're waiting for the wave mid, so they're giving up this wave to get bot lane pushing back. See, I feel like they have to time a big crash bot with a crash top and a crash, and then put all the pressure mid. But that's still nearly impossible. That's really tough to do. Because most people, I mean, everyone knows how to make a wave freeze or push a wave or a slow push or whatever. But to actually have a coordinated time with multiple waves, like with 2 waves at the same time, I think that's pretty damn tough. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. I think, maybe in 2 years or next year, that will be the level that we're at in Korean League, but not right now. Like a perfect wave crash on 2 other waves, maybe, or like a slow push build. That'd be nuts. Because you have to know how big it is, the timing that it's going to take for it to be built up, the future wave crash locations. It's a whole process. So they're just going for Elder Dragon. Oh, Kuro. Kick? Bengi, where's the kick at? Fake. SKT wins this fight handily. Don't overcommit. You chunk them out. You chunked them enough. Now just do drag. Just have Duke block. Just do drag. Do other. Baron is more important here for pushing the base. Game of cat and mouse right here. Pushing into the mid lane. Oh, no ulti. Oh, he has the ult already. Enough CDR. Pray. No, he lives. What? Pray, what are you doing? Oh, man. What kind of troll was that? It's PD on Ashe, and he didn't even pop his Youmu's. It's PD. The PD's so good because you can't 1v1. What was that? 140 CS. 141 CS onto Ashe over Karma, and it translates into a completed build as opposed to 3 items. She's gonna have completed. I count QSS as a completed item practically. Like, it's super useful already. Mercurial is just luxury. It's icing on the cake, but you bought the cake not for the icing. You bought it for the cream filling. Oh no, that's so true. One more game, guys, and then you just get... No, Bangy. No. double GAs, Zanyas, Crucible, Lockets. It's perfect. And meanwhile, we have Karma with Ardent Sensor and Locket onto Jin, who can't even benefit from fucking attack speed. Who can't benefit from attack speed like that. Who doesn't just randomly attack faster with the sensor. So he's got to shield Zyra so she attacks faster. Damn, I hate Karma mid when they go this build. At least tank Karma makes more sense. I like banner Karma. You go banner mid and you actually do stuff because you win lane. Okay, no, this should be it. Oh, Q connected. ROX has to go back. He's going for it. Kick flash. Nope, fails it. Peanut's dead. Peanut is... Whoa. Nice heal from Prey, saving his ass. It's only a cannon. They're fine. They're fine. Don't. There is no ultimate, and there is a Jace TP coming in. Is that really the best location? Yes, it is. Oh, it barely missed. Would that have killed? I don't think so.
That was the final bullet in the chamber, I feel, for the Tigers. If that hits, they can clean up, because nobody expected the shock blast to come out of that way.
Teleport is down. They've lost their mid lane inhibitor. SKT will probably have to wait for the next push in. SKT do know how to be patient. Right?
They're going top 4-man now.
No casualties. They continue
So you 4-man top, cut off the wave, use Poppy
to regain control and go for the next inhibitor.
and bottom.
They play two, their split kind of collapses every single time. They push in with Duke, he joins the fray.
This should be easy peasy. I mean, they still have Baron. Duke can get this turret here. Just ignore Karma. Okay, Jay shows up. This is fine. Methodical. Nice. Oh, got the third shot off at least.
Bang has to be a bit careful. Does have summoners up. Nice dodge to Cocoon.
And there's Mikhail Wolf. Look how Wolf is just posturing behind. He doesn't care if his AD carry gets hit. He can save him at any time.
Damn, man, this wave clear is just obnoxious. Here comes Duke, though. Okay. He's just staying there because it's so late that the TPs don't matter. TP doesn't mean shit. You need to be in the fight right there. You need the fights are so explosive that you need to provide immediate shit. What are you doing, Prey? Melee range?
SKT could have another win on this one. Shot. Not gonna land just yet. Still going to engage the stun against the wall. Peanut could go down to Bangy.
That's Gameroni.
Again, as they move on to the Nexus turrets, and it's all that she wrote for this one. SK Telecom T1 backs against the wall. Bangy himself 3-0 against ROX Tigers in the series, and SKT punched their ticket.
Man, my pick'ems. What happened to my pick'ems?
And the team rushed towards Bangy, who is 3-0 in this incredibly intense
Don't hug blank, man.
against the ROX Tigers. And for the ROX,
Nah, dude, they're totally not our kryptonite.
you can't help but feel their pain. They were one game away.
That sucks. Sucks for one, great for the other. Nature of the sport, nature of competition. We're gladiators, we're born. There's always one death in in the Coliseum. I don't know, I'll cut that out or something. Oh man. This is a great series though.
Tigers went out fighting, and they delivered a fantastic series here. No matter
I was like 5 hours. I sat here. We did this for 5 hours. We did it. Well, that's the end of this review. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. I actually like these games very much, and it was enjoyable doing it live. Because that's the thing. It's a different thing doing it, pausing it a bunch, doing it after you've watched it. You know what to expect. You're like, damn, how did this guy know so much? You do it live faker. Join your team, man. Well, hope you guys like this, and I'll see y'all next time. Maybe we'll do another one for the H2K Samsung one tomorrow.